All right, everybody, we're live on video. We're fixing to go live this morning. Here we go. All right, good morning, good morning, good morning. We is live. We is live. We's live and we's beautiful. And gosh darn it, people just don't like us. I mean, people just like us.
No,
They love us.
People like us.
They love us.
People like us.
Some of us.
Some of yes. Thank you for clarification there, Buddha.
maybe we should get
questionable.
shirts.
Yes, I was fixing to say, speaking of questionable people, and I was going to say that, but
I beat
come
you.
on. You
Well.
can't pick on Steph. Yeah,
The hell
yeah, we
we
can. Sure, we can.
sure we can. She's not here to defend herself.
I know it.
I do have a question, Steph, since we know you're supposed to be listening. Well, I say listening, but you know, we never know. Just because you type something on the Facebook stuff doesn't mean that you're actually alive or listening or sober.
Aha. He said sober.
Sober.
So, Mike,
Yes, sir.
go ahead and brag about what you're talking on.
No, because you freaking made me feel bad yesterday, and I had to call her. I had to call her yesterday after. What are you talking about?
What
Wait,
the hell are you
Hey,
talking
what are you talking about? I do know this, and this is absolute fact. Okay, as I'm leaving the studio last night, Crystal's car, the dome light was stuck on, so I gave him a call, and he comes outside basically with no pants on.
I had pants on, Mike. Don't tell the story incorrectly.
Okay, the part that I saw, were you naked? Was there anything covering up the parts that I saw? Oh my God! DJ Scotty is speechless.
I'm gonna word
He's
this
turning
correctly.
red.
No. I'm
He's
wording
turning
it's
red.
because the heat's on.
Oh yeah, you got that right.
He's about as red as that four.
The moon in which you speak of was bare ass.
Yeah.
And after I did it, I realized that if you look at geometry with angles, my crack shot right over his right headlight,
Yeah.
right over his steering wheel,
Yeah.
over the left side of his hood,
Yeah.
and directly into my neighbor's face.
Yeah.
Like it didn't dawn on me that all my neighbors were outside and I just mooned the neighbors while his headlights were shining on my ace.
You know what scared me is my GPS went rerouting.
And then in Mike's mind, his GPS went ding. You have arrived.
You have arrived at your destination.
Pull forward.
Yeah, I mean, the only problem with you being completely butt ass naked in your front yard last night with my headlight shining on you is a droopage, dude. I mean,
What droopage?
the two nuts that hang around.
Listen, there was a full moon, but there was not a lunar landing.
Oh Jesus! Let me tell you something. As I was driving off, Houston was going. You know,
We have a problem.
we have a problem. It looks like one hung too low, and his brother one hung way too low.
So the conversation that I was actually starting with here before you were divulging information about you and a mistress, I was going to say,
Mister?
would you like to tell people what you're talking on? Which means the new microphone, fool.
Oh
His guilty conscience is like, oh yeah, her.
no!
The microphone. The microphone, sir.
Whoops. I am currently talking on the Shure 1737B. No, it's a
No, I did not buy that. That is actually the EVRE320.
CP30.
I was about to say.
We looked at the Shure, but the Shure didn't have the it just didn't have the stuff I needed, man. It didn't have the flair.
I can tell you,
Even though
this,
Michael
that
Jackson had sang on it. I mean, because that is the microphone Michael Jackson used to sing on. It
this
just
one
doesn't-
right here,
No,
because it doesn't smell like kids.
No,
Oh my God, Mike.
the Shure SM17. Just in case you done messed up my brain, just keep talking.
Well, just keep talking.
So that microphone's a good microphone.
It is. It's amazing. It sounds
He's like,
fantastic.
man, I'm probably gonna be able to get a date now
Yeah.
because I sound better.
Well, it was.
Listen, the
hell?
microphone's not gonna make you smell any better.
Well, that's why I date girls with no noses.
Mike's Buddha smells really good, so maybe you can borrow some of his smell good.
I don't. Yeah. I saw
When I
Bella
gave him a
sniffing his
hug.
crotch, but I mean, I didn't
No.
notice you were.
Oh my God.
Denise, you walked.
You
in
walked into that one.
And you gave her some Red Bull.
Guys
Nose
don't
walked
tell.
into it first. apparently.
Yeah, guys don't tell other guys you smell nice. No, we don't go there.
And
Yes,
most
you
guys,
do.
other than Zach, can't tell you what another guy's crotch smells like.
Oh.
Ooh, well, Tyler. there, Scotty?
You already did.
Swallow, swallow,
Oh, yeah.
swallow. He still hasn't swallowed.
No, because I was
Okay.
waiting for Tyler to call and go, that's what he told me.
Yeah, that's what he said.
That's
yeah,
what
so-
she said.
Oh wow, it's what time is it? 7:37. Can I go home?
Thanks for listening, you guys. Y'all have a great night.
No, we had a great show last night too. It was a lot of fun.
Anybody on video, let me know how Mike sounds, because since I've changed the microphone, the input to video might need to be changed as far as Mike's
Boy,
mic.
if I had a
Mike-
dollar,
Mike's
if I had a dollar every time I heard that, yeah, Mike's input needs to be changed.
Oh,
How about that? Can you feel that?
I'm adjusting Mike's input on video because I don't want him to have any distortion. So everybody let
Yeah.
me know how that sounds.
He already
on video.
sounds distorted enough.
well twisted and
yeah.
distorted in Mike's vocabulary. It's kind of the same thing.
That's right.
So yesterday we were joking about him getting catfished. So,
So we're gonna go there now.
well, you're the one that brought it up.
Oh,
So
Lord.
he calls her and she basically blows him off.
No, she did not.
I gotta go. I'm driving.
No.
She blew you
No,
off,
she did not.
and she didn't blow you off in the $50 sort of way either.
Oh.
You pay $50. That's like a Groupon ticket. $50. Jesus, you must be getting ugly chicks.
I got still sounds like Mike. Unfortunately,
Shut up, Wildo.
That
we
would take
need him
a-
sounding the best I can. But seriously, if I need to cut his input down, please tell me, because I don't want him too loud, because
How
he
did-
he distorts way too much on video.
I'm,
And I now have also, by the way, I have new pop screens coming, which will mount to the sides of this cradle
right. That
that will prevent you from getting too close to that microphone.
man, too close, too far.
It's gonna be like
5,000.
it's you know what it's gonna be.
feet.
Look,
It's
if
gonna
I
be
can't start taking you
it's-
out,
It's gonna this pop screen that'll go in front of the microphone to keep you from getting too close. It'll be like when you used to wear a cup at the Catholic school. It would keep the preachers from getting.
Oh my God.
okay, one.
I
you
can't
know
hit
as
that
well-
bell, but
you know as well as I
No!
know there aren't preachers at Catholic
Fathers.
school.
Fathers.
Fathers.
Father.
Mike's
Father
mom
may
used to,
I-
Mike's mom used to go, well, why are you wearing that cup to school? You
You
know.
You know. My mom was Hispanic, so. Welcome to Moe's. Nah, actually, I was homeschooled. So.
Unlike Stephanie.
Homeschool.
Welcome, hoes. I had phone calls. I'm not lying. At 6 a.m. this morning, text messages were coming in. I had phone calls with people calling, going,
Don't let Mike back in.
yesterday was insane. I
Oh.
can't believe that she admitted that her father called her Miss Piggy.
I know.
And it was hilarious because it's like nobody meant any disrespect to her. It was just, holy cow, did she really say that? Like,
What?
even if it was true, don't say it.
Yeah, and then she said this is what I got like 2:00 in the afternoon. I got
How is
people
she
asking me-
supposedly typing,
Did
though, good
she-
morning, and she's not returning any other text messages? She's not answering any other stuff.
I don't
But
blame
she's
I would
she's,
be upset too.
she's pulled a mic. She types us to say, hey, I'm here, and then she disappears.
Well, I didn't
Rubbing one
disappear.
out.
Yeah, I was working one.
I'm working
Oh
one.
God.
I
Yeah.
wasn't pooping. I was masturbating.
Shut
Oh
up.
my God.
Well, the new microphone doesn't change that you're still stupid.
No, it's gonna take a lot more than a microphone.
We're buying these things called pop filters. I need to put one on mic that's called pot filters.
That's cool. Can we vape in here?
No.
You know, my guests last night were extremely knowledgeable about the cannabis vaping for PTSD, which is cool because I'm not up to speed on it. It was nice to have somebody that knew what was going on. I was like, oh yeah, bonus round.
Bonus.
So,
Bonus round.
well, you know, the way I look at it is I don't know what that is, and I'm afraid that you're holding it up underneath.
Ask, well, because it can't be in front of that camera.
Okay.
So after the show, you or on break, I'll mute the mic and explain to what this is.
So we're burning one. Is what you're saying.
No. No, that doesn't light.
Ooh.
Do you rub it on?
You rub it up.
Some cannabis rub.
Oh my God. So
Put it on your
anyways,
steaks.
my mother-in-law has her surgery yesterday, and to make a long story short, several years ago she had back surgery, had 2 titanium screws screwed into some vertebrae. They're titanium, they'll never corrode, they'll never break. Like
Mhm.
3 months later, the heads to these screws sheared off in her spine.
Oh.
So she's been in constant pain. Other surgeons are going, yeah, it's not from that. Your
Whoa.
pain's not from the broke. the broke screws. The original doctor, I'm just going to paraphrase stuff because I want people quoting me, but let's just say several doctors said they didn't want to touch it. Their words were, we can't fix it. But what it really means in English is we're not touching this because if something goes wrong, we're liable because we're the last person that touched you. So finally she got a surgeon that was willing to go in and fix, blah, 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 blah. Moral of my story is, they're indicating that smoking cigarettes is slowing down the blood flow in your healing process. So they're now asking her, like, look, if you're not going to give up smoke and vape, at least vape. So, I'm now looking to come up with a vape sponsor and have my mother-in-law kind of like me being I'm the guinea pig. Right. I'm the guinea pig for the laser and on the leg to prove that if you can remove this big black tattoo. So what we're going to do is find us a vape sponsor, which we've been wanting one anyways. I don't mean this to sound bad, but I have more of a reason to have one now because I've got to get my mother-in-law to quit smoking.
It just seems there are quite a few shops. I mean, it's pretty much every little strip mall's got.
Yeah, but you know how picky he is about his sponsors. So I mean,
you know how picky I am about my sponsors. Listen. Rob's Performance has won customer service awards for years, several years.
So.
That means having him as a sponsor does not bother me at all. But just getting another sponsor that I don't know anything about, that worries me because I'm putting my name with their name.
Right.
If I start getting phone calls, we had a tattoo shop that we got rid of because I was getting phone calls, saying, hey, you sent us down here and so-and-so treated us like crap, talked to us like crap. Well, if it only happens once, you just have to assume maybe the customer rubbed the shop manager the wrong way.
And that happens.
When you have 20 of those, you have to determine that it's the shop, it's not the customer.
Right.
Especially when it's different customers from different regions.
You don't even know each other.
So you can't say that it was this one particular group of customers that 10 of them all hung out with each other. They all have the same attitude. That's not the case. Moral of the story is I'm really, really picky about who I'll put that name with. The second that
your name's associated.
Well, the second that you cross a line and speak to me the wrong way, then I don't want anything to do with you anymore. Because if you're dumb enough to speak to me that way, you're dumb enough to speak to a customer that way. And we don't associate each other anymore. My name and your name can't go together. And then on top of that, if we're a sponsor, if you're a sponsor and you're doing business with somebody that I don't want my name associated with, then I have to pull away from you as well. Because if you're trying to do business with somebody that people think's a crook, then why would I want my name associated with that? Because, then the next thing you know, you become part of the hey, well, so-and-so's part of so-and-so. And no, it's not like that.
I found that if you
and
piss
video
you
looks
off,
like crap, by the way.
No,
it's running slow. I don't understand. Go ahead.
If I found out if you piss you off and you're not associated with you anymore, is now this works personally for me is to go about a month and then you let me come back. He's not smiling.
No. Let's speak realistically.
Why are you looking at me?
Let's speak realistically, because if I look that way, I'm gonna punch him in the eye. When you fall off the med train and you start acting like a psychopath, then I have to let you and the Scream Machine bipolar roller coaster get back on their meds.
Oh God.
And then once you get mentally evaluated by several psychiatrists, they get your meds fixed and you come back to Martian world instead of Uranus where your head was shoved.
Oh,
once you come back to reality and you can actually carry on a conversation besides trying to spit like Medusa, then maybe you can come back around.
What'd you say? Bipolar coaster?
Yeah.
Bipolar roller
The
coaster.
bipolar roller coaster.
I'm writing that one down.
Your extreme highs and extreme lows.
I'm writing that one down. Bipolar roller coaster. God,
You disgust me.
I only know, I don't know, 3.5 billion women that fall into that category.
Yeah, well, you act like a little bitch just like them.
Ooh, I am not a little bitch. I'm a big old bitch.
So okay, let's talk about words you can't say on the radio. Somebody had sent me a message yesterday and said, why do people give you so much crap when mainstream radio now says stuff that they couldn't say 10 years ago. Like they said, well, why do you word substitute sheet, meaning SHEET? I said, because I have people that will, sponsors that get a little mad because, the customers might be there listening, which is why, progressively by every 30 minutes, we clean it up a little bit. But they were discussing mainstream radio and mainstream television now, what they're getting away with. Like
TV.
The word substitute for kitty cat, to know that, that's getting just basically talked about on mainstream radio. Like, don't be a wussy,
But how about the F-bomb on TV?
I'm telling you, dude, everything's changing.
Ridiculous.
I can't believe that the word GD is used on television as much as it is now.
Yeah, so if you go to those
biatch and wussy is used a lot on
So pretty much
mainstream
anything
TV.
you can't say to your grandma, you have to bleep out.
Yeah, I try to look at it that way.
What if grandma's in a hospital bed and she can't hear?
Oh my God.
Or in Denise's case, what if it's
Um,
grandma's in a hospital bed with a beer?
drinking the beer. My alarm clock went off this morning.
Beer 30?
Yes.
It was the
I saw that.
it was the thump
Morning.
keg, like your brew's done.
Yep. Yep.
I'm gonna get it.
I watched Moonshiners last night, and every time I think nobody could get any more, durr,
Yeah.
I think I'll see her at 8:00 tomorrow morning.
But you got to admit, man, that show
Look
is
at the look on
crazy
her face.
funny.
What show?
Moonshiners.
Duh.
I never
Jesus,
saw.
where are you?
I was looking at words you can't say.
Oh,
Welcome to Moe's.
Right as we were talking about duh, she's like, "What are you talking about?"
Just drifted
I'm
off.
I did.
So last night they were showing a scene where a guy was walking into the woods, and he gets to to where there was a flood in a river where they get their water. So
Yeah,
they
the
had
water
to-
source.
Yeah, so they had to leave. So they get back, and apparently they're walking up. They're like, "Man, who would cut our barrels in half?" And all their stuff smashed. And then there's this mason jar with a white letter in it that's like, "Sorry, I missed you. Catch you later."
Yeah.
And on the back side of it, it's telling what county sheriff it is
Yeah.
that was there. And they were like, "Oh, well, duh. Catch you
Yes.
later" was kind of a what moonshiner leaves a note.
I know.
Remember when they used to find, they don't do it anymore, but they used to find all the marijuana fields in Georgia. And they would literally, fast rope the guys down out of helicopters. They'd
And
start
then pull
cutting
it
it and
up.
burn it.
Yeah.
No, they used to burn
I'll
it.
burn it right there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh
And
yeah.
there were a half a dozen times that guys would walk up. What are you guys doing to my weed?
Yeah.
And it's like,
Sir, can you place your hands behind your back?
can you imagine? You look at them and go, I'm just going to shoot you. It'll just be less paperwork.
It's like, what you see us here. Why do you walk up and be like, what are you doing with my weed?
Oh, yeah. Well, at Rockdale County, my brother and I were talking to a friend of his that was a deputy sheriff, and we were out in the parking lot, and the guy came flying in and actually hit the curb, gets out, runs in, and then he comes running back out, and there's half a dozen sheriffs after him. And when they finally grab him, I'm like, what's up? And they said, this dude literally came in and was trying to report that his roommate stole his weed.
Well,
So-
I had no lie. This is a true story. I don't want to give her name out, but it's a cousin of mine, DeKalb County 911, back in the late 90s, had talked to us about a guy had called in, and this is quickly paraphrasing. It was like, "Hey man, I just had this guy come over, steal my money and my cocaine. I want you to come get him."
Okay, I'll be right there to
And-
take your statement, sir.
And she's like, "You do realize that you've dialed 911? Yeah, he robbed me."
Yeah, it was property. It was mine.
And she's like, "Sir, you do realize this is being recorded? Yeah. You realize this shows me your address? Yes. So you are saying that you would like me to send an officer out there to fill out a report about how somebody had come and stole your drugs?" And he went, "Well, how about my money? Can they just come? Can they help me get my money?" And she's like, "Sir, I'll be more than happy to send," and she reads off his address and like, "I'll be more than happy to send an officer to so-and-so address to fill out your report about your narcotics that were stolen and your money." And he's like, well, never mind. It's okay.
Yeah, I'll take care of it.
You
Hey, and then
dumb
about
ass.
15 minutes later,
Yeah. Defects.
I mean,
I
just
told you that I didn't want them to come.
Is this true? What just came up on my screen?
I don't know.
Oprah Winfrey pregnant with first child at 61.
No, come on.
There's no
There
way.
ain't no way.
Okay. Why? Because nobody
Snopes
did
it.
Well,
Snopes
no,
it.
I mean it's not Snope. It's,
No, look it up on Snow.
well, it came from Jacob or Wildo, is his new nickname.
that'd be Waldo. Where's Waldo?
No,
It'll
it's
be Will
Wildo.
Do.
It's Wildo. He
Anyway.
did it. He yesterday. He said I need to come up with something different because I'm always calling him handicapped. You guys all freak out, and it's like, well, he knows he's handicapped. Jeez, you know, yeah. It's like calling us big or fat,
no,
right? Duh, I know.
duh.
It doesn't hurt my feelings.
But duh.
Yeah. So it comes to him saying, come up with something else. Well, yesterday in the discussion board, he basically, I guess he meant to say Waldo, but he said Wildo
No.
or something else.
Steph was trying to get him to try to get in contact with somebody, and he kept saying, "Will do, will do."
Oh,
Well, there's this little thing called space bar.
Yeah, I know.
And that, commas, general punctuation.
Kind of like we're gonna go eat, comma, Grandpa, or we're gonna go eat, Grandpa.
What the hell?
I don't know.
Listen, you better stop. That's a college educated girl you're speaking to right there.
Did your co-host just insinuate?
She's a college student, dude. What do you expect?
Can I go?
She goes to school right there in Covington,
I got my
right down from Alcovic train tracks.
I'm a dentist. Right, I got my degree from University of Porterdale.
So, hey, did you hear about the young black dude who now is in trouble? I mean, he's
I did that.
shut up.
Oh God.
He's very,
Which
very
one?
shut up. He's very young, and he's in trouble for like embezzling or tricking an old lady out of like $86,000 because he convinced her that he was a doctor.
Oh yes. Dr. Love.
Did you see the picture of the guy? He looks like Doogie Howser. He
I
looks
know.
like
Yeah.
he's 12 years old.
He was 18, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, he was
he's very
18.
young.
Yeah.
But I'm like, who would even think that you're a doctor? Like, who would believe you're a doctor?
What, did he just go up and knock on her door?
Did
Ma'am,
he-
excuse me.
Fill out.
He
But
opened.
had a-
He
had
opened a
own
clinic.
business.
Yeah, he
had
opened
own
it.
business.
he
Probably
opened
a
printed out like a.
I mean, come on, give the
Diploma.
guy some props.
They calling
18
him.
years old.
They calling him Dr. Love.
Yeah, but to me, if I'm going to pull a scheme and be a con man, that's I'm doing the least amount of work possible. I am not going to
What
be an
did
86-year-old lady's gynecologist. I can
I was about
promise
to
you.
say, did he act like he was a gynecologist?
staple gun.
I don't know for $86,000 that I would want to see that.
Yeah, it's, you'd have to kind of weigh it out a little bit there, wouldn't you?
Cobweb.
Couldn't I fake being a toe doctor?
Last
She did
night I
have
was insinuating about being
She probably did have a big toe.
Oh.
Ba-dum-bum-bum.
Oh,
On that note, what's the first song we're gonna play on break?
well, Dr. Love
I
was
see
yesterday,
your-
but
Yeah, I was talking last night about being a breast reduction doctor. I thought that'd be kind of cool because the other co-host was talking about being a gynecologist, and I was like, nope. And then Danielle goes, "Yeah, I saw a vagina stapled to a couch."
is
or
there a
something."
reason that you just had to use the V word?
I don't know.
Just call it a vajayjay. Don't.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
The vagina name makes it sound gross. That's like saying
that's
penis. I can't stand hearing people say
But that's the
penis.
mess.
Just call it a willy or something.
Willy.
Just penis. Why you
Willy.
got to make it sound all like
I can't do it. If I call it Willie,
it's call it a wiener then.
you can take away my
There's
you
nothing
can take away my
funny.
vagina, but you can't take away my Willie.
There is nothing absolutely
Freedom.
There's nothing funny about saying penis.
Oh, God.
I mean,
But it's the medical accepted term.
I don't care what it is. You're an idiot. That's been scientifically data. All right, we're going to commercial.
You going to where? Venus?
Oh.
Your anus?
Oh my God. Oh God, you want to say vagina?
Hey, Scotty.
But
Oh my God. And you can't stay on this one subject because
yeah, I know where that is.
So Oprah gets-
And I'm glad she listened, by the way.
I gotta tell you, man. When I saw it, I was
I
like,
wasn't
wait a
sure if she did. One day she posted
That's
something.
not because she's out of there.
She's always messaging me when we get on.
Yeah.
Oh, she's trying to get back in.
Look, I don't know. If
Because nobody talks about her no more.
Who?
Oprah
Oprah.
Winfrey.
Oh,
And this
yeah.
would be a stunt she would pull, especially the elections are going on.
No.
Usually all the candidates go flock to her.
Yeah, nobody's asked for her at all.
Nobody has done it.
Right, I'll be right back.
Talked about moving to
Brian
Lincoln,
Eubanks. So we're going to Virginia? Everybody caught me saying it.
They having a freaking kid here. I don't like Snoke. Oh God, ass inch today.
Yep. I'd have to show them. That's 61. That one.
And I don't know if you follow Mitt Romney. Mitt Romney lost. And they're talking about it.
How is he going to? Tried to, didn't he?
Trump gets on freaking TV right now.
He needs to hurry back down because I'm running upstairs to take.
Us, what's the name? Is what I saw on Facebook. He was some drug scandal. The governor.
Christie,
Uh,
basic.
You know what? He went upstairs to take a poop too. Better be going in his bathroom because I don't want to smell his. Yep. God, that's not why I was doing that.
Your time. Your time.
Oh, what's his name?
Rocking back and forth.
I wasn't doing it because of that. I was just standing.
I just
got a
asked
buzz.
if you were, and you said yes.
We got a butt. We got a buzz. Bella, get over here like that. Put your headphones on so you can hear. Anybody here, buddy?
Here, one.
Well, you hear it because I'm playing this. Oh, I see what it is. No, I got it. I just found it. Hoping that got it. God, it's
Yeah, sometimes this cord right here, sometimes I pick it. There's so many cords that aren't being used. And
She just screamed as I ran by. She's like, "Stop by, Zed. You're on the toilet."
a lot of this stuff. A lot of it needs just.
All right, everybody. Let us know how the sound is. And I'm out of breath. Whoever's watching video, somebody should have told us there was a buzz. I need to get back to the gym. You know, I blew my knee out that Friday that me and Buddha went to the Horizons. And then I got friggin' pneumonia, basically. I got the flu. So I need to get back to the gym.
Are we live back on the radio?
Yes.
No, but we're live on video. And I'm out of freaking breath.
Out of breath, running up and down steps.
Oh, my God.
He's out of steps.
Well, I figured out what it was is somehow, some way, the internal microphone on the computer was at friggin' 94.
Oh, well, yeah.
And every time that it somehow or another, it self-adjusts. Like right now, it's on 43.
Is it doing it again?
Yeah, it's not supposed to self-adjust. I don't know why it's self-adjusting. So, man.
Okay, so Snopes is saying that it's false about Oprah Winfrey.
Right.
But the other thing is showing, I mean, a freaking ultrasound and everything. How about this crap with Mitt Romney? You hear about this guy?
No.
Mitt Romney's he's on live on TV today about 11:30, talking about the fracturing of the Republican Party. And he's
Oh
going
my
to he's
God.
going to badmouth Trump. He hates Trump. It's like Hillary Clinton before she was running for office.
Look, this thing's self-adjusting. You see
I know, I'm
that?
sitting there watching it.
It's not even supposed to.
Do you think it's trying to pick up a sound?
I
mean,
don't know. I don't understand why it's self-adjusting.
That's weird.
Well, the problem is you're supposed to be able to stop it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Set it.
Yeah, it's not supposed to be able to self-adjust. So it really aggravates the living hell out of me because it's not supposed to do that.
Oh, shut up.
And you hear her.
She's just doing that.
Okay.
Oh, now she's going to like all jump
Just
in there. Like
sit down. Hurry. We got to go. All right, we're going back, everybody.
Yeah.
You do.
They
But
did
yeah,
that.
we're watching video self-adjust, which again is why I'm wanting to change over to a Mac with our video. Like everything, we're changing everything over to a Mac because it's just absolutely friggin' ridiculous that that we have these friggin' problems.
Now is with the Android apps becoming there'll be apps that will be coming out that might assist in audio and visual for the studio
Now watch. Now that I turn the board's volume up,
or not.
hold please. Now that I turn the board's volume up, this has now pulled itself back down. Now, anybody on video, please let us know if we sound
Or if they can even hear us.
distorted. Well, I see the green light showing that it's leaving. So I just don't want distortion. The big thing is when we changed over to digital, I wanted to be able to take our video sound and make it a lot better because we have people come in and sing, and it really stinks that the people that come in to sing, the sound quality is not great on video, and it drives me friggin' nuts.
I hear you.
And now Ed's saying we got static again, but now give it about 30 seconds. Because we're 60 seconds behind.
I'm a lot further behind than that.
Yeah.
That's better. See, he's typing. So anybody that's listening to video,
Karina says it sounds good.
the problem is you hear static, and then by the time I fix it, it's like 30 seconds goes by, but video's about 60 seconds behind reality. So if it looks good now, then great. That's what I needed to know. Or if it sounds good.
Check up. Yeah, y'all got loud.
Wow.
How about now? As of right this second, right now.
Right.
Right
Now.
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 Right now.
Now.
As of right now, I need to know if everybody sounds good. There's always something. And when eventually I'll get this all figured out, but there's all these settings that I just have to keep doing.
Settings.
So I think we're good now. So whoever's on video, let us know how it sounds. I know the video is freezing up though. Again, that's why I'm trying to change over to a friggin' another Mac because I'm just disgusted with PCs.
Will a Mac help with the YouTube?
Yes. I mean, yeah.
Just because it'll run smoother.
That's right.
Yeah.
And what the problem is with the sound, you saw the meter moving. That's it's a Windows problem.
Yeah.
Because Google Hangout is considered a phone call. It's considered a video phone call.
Right.
Well, it's trying to adjust itself like you're talking on a telephone call.
Yeah.
Even though I've already done all the settings, it says that we are real audio coming in. It's micro USB connections from the board, blah, 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 blah. But for some stupid reason, it's going, oh, this is a telephone call and their volume's not loud enough. I need to adjust it. And it's a Windows defect.
Karina says, I hear 4 voices, but only see 3 people.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? There's only 3 people here.
Yeah, that's the voice in your head.
That's the same problem she has when she's brushing her teeth in the morning.
Ooh.
She's looking in the mirror, hears 4 voices, and never mind, Mike.
You know,
man,
she's
it is
German.
hot in here.
I know.
Hey, would you run over there and
I'm here.
push that button on that heater till it just listen, I'm gonna talk.
I know how to turn it off.
Well, I got to talk to you like
Oh.
Steph.
But she don't know how to turn it on.
Because I'm like, Steph, push the button and hold the button. Steph pushes it one time and turns it to high, and then it just gets even hotter in here.
And then start screaming, it's hot.
So I heard when we stopped talking, it's a heavy static, which goes back to that stupid cord. So I'm muting. As of now, I just muted Buddha. Because I think it's Buddha's cable is what I think it is.
Yeah, your cable. Look what he's doing. Look at his. Oh, that's what it was. Did you see that? Watch. Go ahead, tell on yourself. He had the cable in his hand.
No, it's not a headphone cable. It's the cable underneath the table.
He had his cable
Mike's
in
trying to
his
tattle.
So run to the other microphone. Booth.
hand.
Run.
Well,
Go to the other side.
it's going to take him a lot more room to stop than we got.
But now that I'm
Is that
muted,
from
I'm pretty
experience?
sure it's number 4.
And look, you don't tell me what to do. You're not the boss of me. Have you noticed on the
When
group
did I
chat,
tell you what to?
on the group
Can
chat?
I notice that y'all sound like a bunch of whining biatches? You're all tattling
What
on
are you
each other.
saying, y'all?
Yesterday on group chat, she's like,
You
telling
just
everybody
pointed
what
at
to
him
do.
as he's pointing at you.
Because he started it.
I thought you took your kids to school so you didn't have to listen to that.
Yeah,
I know,
turn
right?
off.
Turn off.
Whatever.
So go back to you ratting out your co-host.
Well, no. Yesterday she was like freaking telling everybody what to do on the group chat.
So is that
I
is that how it is? You've been here long enough. You think you like have a spot that
A
you
voice.
Don't play stupid.
How is that telling everybody
Okay, so
what to do?
We were like talking about the show last night and the little technical difficulty, planning difficulty we had. You're like, well, how can we do this? And then when we were talking later on, you were telling Steph what to do. Well, Steph, didn't he give you some stickers to give out?
Ooh.
Now,
Oh my
wait a
God.
minute. In Doug's defense, I do think that is extremely funny.
That's what she said.
I gotta get him some stickers. You got a handful of stickers. I do admit that was not a duh moment. That was more of a
Moment.
golly.
No.
Stephanie in a message talking about, yeah, my neighbor wants some stickers. Well, you got a handful.
But
I
then
mean, a
she's
handful
like,
of stickers
I have
too.
to wait till he gets back because he's out of town. Well,
He calls
Oh,
me.
Lord.
whew.
Okay.
I didn't hear that part. I was taking my midterm yesterday, remember?
Oh,
So
my
she
God.
she said her dad used to call her.
Yeah,
Used to be in her bedroom when she would wake up and used to call her little
and tell her how pretty she was.
Tell her how pretty she was.
But they call her Miss Piggy.
Now let me tell you something.
Okay, we were trying to cover that yesterday, everybody, about nicknames, and I started getting text messages after the show about your nicknames. So we're going to go back to Mike talking about this real quick, but anybody that has nicknames of what you were called, whatever, text us and let us know. All right, go ahead, Mike.
Yeah, I think my nickname when I
Our
was
video's
growing up
froze
was Jesus Christ because my mother was Jesus. What are you doing? And,
Right.
you know, and then my brother was you dumbass. I mean, because my brother is a very, very, very high
Habitual liar?
guy. It was proof my mother messed around. I mean, he doesn't look like us. He's completely offshoot, and he's brilliant, and he's
So it's not from your.
oil and acrylic paint. She had the little things for kids to do. I don't
Right.
even know if they sell that for kids anymore.
Yes, they do.
Dude, okay. But he would do stuff like, oh, that corner of that wall would look nice. And just start painting like an eyeball and go off into pyramids and all that other stuff. And you'd come home, and you're running upstairs and you go, looking at the walls, going up the steps,
The
going,
walls have eyes.
"You're in trouble."
And then she'd be like, "That looks so good. I'm so proud
no,
of you."
No, she would go, "You dumbass," and it just, So when you're sitting at dinner and stuff like that, and he does something, and Mom gets up and she goes in the kitchen, being the younger brother, I'd go, "You dumbass," and then
What does he do now? Did he
he is a painter. He's a painter, but not like.
I was about to say like houses.
Yeah, he truthfully is an amazing residential painter.
So if I ever get a house and
Let me tell you something.
I want it painted, call your brother.
Extremely good with let's say a tray ceiling. Isn't that what it's called? Scotty,
Yes.
I'm sure you know this better than I do, but
Where it goes up in the
goes
middle.
up, yeah. Okay, well, in his place, he did it like 3 times because it's a huge living room, right? So there's like 3 tiers to this tray ceiling, and it was under construction when I went over there one time, and I didn't realize he was doing it. I thought he had contracted somebody in because that is amazingly intricate.
Mm-hmm.
So then he's got to drywall it, which, think about this, is another freaking trick. Then you got to putty it and sand it, and then he painted it, but he painted it with like a shading type thing, and it looked with the ceiling fan in the middle, it looked spectacular. I mean, you could just literally sit in the room going, that is just.
So he does a little bit more than painting. He does
and he's painted my oldest brother's house. He lives up by the horse park. He's got like 20 something acres right there above the horse park, and he's got this beautiful like lodge type home. And
is it like a log cabin one?
Yeah,
I love.
Yeah, it's not log cabin, but it's along the same lines, and the house goes down a hill. I'm going running around. I'm just trying to fill dead air, man. Yeah, he's painted the outside and done some just crazy intricate work on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
And so you got to give him his props. I hate painting. I'm serious.
So you got the short end of the stick.
Yeah, and the other part.
Just so.
What? I'm the only one in my family who went in the military. I'm the only one in my family that has anything to do with the military.
Yep.
So yes, we have a little bit of a video difficulty.
Anybody?
I have people asking questions. I'm like, yeah, we got.
Well, I know you say that, but like grandfathers or anybody, were they in the military?
No.
Nobody.
My grandfather cut hair for the mafia for 52 years, and then he retired. So
Interesting.
my grandmother.
That was the closest thing to military.
Yeah, my grandmother did their alterations, and in New York during that period of time, they didn't. You didn't go to Woolworth or Target to get clothes. Those guys had their clothes made, and
right.
So you would go in the little store, and there was 3 barber chairs. There was 2 barbers. One was my grandfather. One was the other one. It wasn't open for business, but Italian wise guys go in there every day. They get shaven every day. They get their hair cut every day. And so by 11 o'clock in the morning, he was done for the day because the guys already came in. But on the right side of the shop was my grandmother, and she made their clothes and ties and did that for years and years. And they lived right above it. He was given money, but it wasn't like a salary or an hourly pay. Everything was taken care of. They didn't drive, grocery shopping was done for him. A kid would come up, every day with bag of groceries and give them fresh vegetables, that kind of stuff. So 52 years he did that for the mafia.
Wow.
And my brothers and I were the one that broke the string.
The seal to have that happen.
When we moved to Atlanta, my father ran cemeteries, Sherwood and Crest Lawn Memorial Parks. And and obviously, I don't know if you know anything about cemetery business, but people are just dying to get in there.
That's what I hear.
Okay, I always get, because I'll make a joke when I go by a cemetery, I'll be like, you know how many dead people are in there? And it's all of them. And I used to get in an argument with somebody because they were like, what if somebody's visiting the graves? And I was like, I'm talking about in the cemetery, like
in the ground. Yeah.
In the ground.
Well, you know that, and not now, I'm sure it's all regulated, but back then, 60s, 70s, maybe early 80s, no, 60s and 70s, the mafia had controlling aspects of cemeteries. You know why?
Well,
they
there was
put
high
people
money
there.
there.
Well, yeah, they did. They had vaults that are in the ground that had coffins in there that were filled with money.
Well, and they
then,
can hide.
By the way,
bodies.
everybody, to let you know, if you're driving down Salem Road at Salem, Old Salem, there's a wreck right there at the county line. So stay off of Salem Road.
That's the way I have to go to school.
Hey, talking at it, Mike, one time.
Who?
Buddha. Yeah.
Hey.
One
Read
more
the
time.
message.
Hey,
Okay.
Hey.
Just trying to change everything around. We're having
still here.
testicle difficulties this morning.
I'm not.
We're not sure for that now.
Hey.
I
I just have them in a different
The
place.
jury is still out on
I have
that.
testicles.
Well, they used to bury 3, 4, 5 people sometimes in the same hole.
Yes.
Look, we're just talking about cool stuff, man.
I mean, I'm just messing with you.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, they would dig a big hole, man. They would put 4 or 5 people in there.
Well, why not?
I know.
That's the thing I like about the mausoleums in Louisiana is because, as soon as one body drops, you just throw another one on top of it. Think about the money saved.
Oh, yes.
I would buy one piece of land and just keep putting bodies on top of it until the next one caved in. And it's it's a return investment.
You buy one hole.
Buy one hole. It's like getting married.
Buy one, get 5 free.
Well,
But look at how much you spend as a family if you have to buy an acre lot and just keep shoving bodies in it.
and
Why can't it look like a landfill and it just start getting taller?
But how do you guys feel about reincarnation and all? Because that's the whole thing is how the body, the respect that's given to a body after you pass. To me, it's just a vehicle. I don't.
Yeah, it's like a Saturn.
Well, yeah, exactly. I'm an SL2 or an SLUT.
You're an ID.
Oh, my Lord.
You're an idiot.
XXXL.
Yeah, baby. Yeah. Do I make you?
God, no, please stop.
So I'm being cremated. I don't know about y'all, but I'm
Me
cool
too.
with it.
Me too.
I don't want my family. You know how expensive it is. I mean, literally, in the state of Georgia, you got to own it. You have to own the plot before anybody can be put in the plot.
Yes.
So you're going to pay with a credit card, or you're going to pay with some money or
Yes.
something, and just not any.
I think I would just rather be cremated and just,
Yeah.
sent to the Summer Eve factory. What? I want to be ran through one more time.
When
That's
you
what
said
my dad-
Summer's Eve,
I
just
want to
kinda
be
said-
planted
That's
with.
what my dad used to say. My dad used to say, I want to be cremated and sit to the douche factory so I could be ran through one more time.
Oh, God.
No, my real father would say that. Now my stepdad wants to be cremated and wants his ashes into a fine powder and mixed into a gloss paint and shot across his 2 Harleys. I mean, he is dead serious. That's what he wants to do.
I want to be planted with a tree, so I'm like part of a tree.
I just avatar.
kidding.
Why?
threw up
So
in my mouth.
wait. So when they go to clear the land, you'll be bulldozed one more
And
time.
then- Really?
Look at Mike's face.
Oh my God! And then people are right all over me.
SLUT. Caterpillar. John Deere just bulldozed you.
See, that's the only
You
thing.
got
though.
rammed again?
I guess if anything, just take my ashes out in that pond and just throw it in the water.
Yeah.
You
Feed
know,
it to a goose.
And all the geese will eat it, and you'll be like, "Damn you! I've been trying to get rid of you. Now I'm stuck with you until I come out the other end."
Now I'm in you.
I mean, it's just basically you being returned back to the ground. I mean,
Well, ashes.
I don't
And
know
you're
that
making
there's-
fun of me about a tree.
Because it's just the dumbest thing ever.
Whatever.
How are your ashes going to be fertilizer for a tree?
I didn't say it was
go
going to be
into
fertilizer.
the tree, then she'll be a nut and fall. Oh,
well, she is a nut.
Oh,
what are you talking
But
about?
I just haven't fallen yet.
You fall all the time. I watch you with that boot on trying to walk across a flat ground.
oh Lord.
Whatever.
Yeah, the ghost tripping guy, the ghost ninja got her many times.
The ghost ninja.
You never seen the ghost ninja that trips people?
No.
Oh man, that's cool.
Am I missing out?
Yes, of course you're missing out.
Oh, whatever.
With all those kids, how can you not?
I know, right?
So we're hearing that we're still getting that weird
Yeah,
buzz again
I see.
on your microphone.
On my microphone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Say what?
It was you.
No, it
It's your
wasn't.
fault.
Did something.
It's
to
that
me.
triple X over there.
Yeah, baby. I don't know. What's
We'll
going
see in a second, because if I remember correctly, we had this weird
Yeah,
episode.
didn't we one day?
Yeah.
You're kicking them wires over there. That's what it is.
So as of
Is it-
now, we'll see if
It's not
if it
close
stopped.
to the power.
That's what I just moved to see that it wasn't close to that.
So why Scotty's chasing wires? You know, that's so dangerous too, because you know he's going to rear back and go. Most of it's low voltage, but there are a lot of additional wires. And you know what's really crazy is it's that shows you right there the difference between 5 years ago and today. Everything going wireless, Bluetooth, open turn.
Yeah.
Man, it's just
It
crazy.
changes
Hopefully,
so quick.
hopefully that fixes it, everybody.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Jacob said international tractors.
International tractors. Oh Lord. You're gonna be a
bulldozed.
bobcat.
So it's 8:23. Let's shoot. Let's shoot to a commercial, and we're not going to V-Land. I know everybody thought I was about to say that. I really was.
You're gonna be
not
leveled
trying
out,
to say that, but unfortunately, that was coming out of my mouth. We'll be right back. It's just fun in the morning.
It's not the first.
Let us know if you hear any buzzing, please.
What'd you say?
You're first.
What?
What? Want to be bulldozed.
Whatever.
You
Only
want-
by my
It's
husband.
been
One size
fixed
fits all.
for the most part since you moved Buddha. So that's what it is. It's that microphone. He says it's been fixed for most of the parts since we moved Buddha, which means y'all kicking your feet under the table.
You're kicking your feet.
No, but what I'm saying is, it proves that's that wire. I've got to get that, which means I need to redo all these damn.
That's
wires.
what Mike was saying a while ago, that everything needs to be rewired.
Yeah.
Well, it's not so much rewired as much as extra wire.
Well, just redo everything.
And you know that if there's extra wire, you get jump over.
Yeah.
There's a lot of interference going.
Well, I have to move I can't have any
It's probably why.
wires near any microphone.
And every time somebody comes and sing, they're right there at that mic. So
Well, I know where that
Right there,
cable.
that mic.
I know
That
those
mic.
cables
That mic.
joining
that mic.
on that mic's bad.
Delicious.
We're having a problem too with the
Yeah. Yeah. So what I need to do is just move all the electrical. What we really needs to be is I need to get shielded mic cables, meaning shielded if they can be next to electrical.
And if there's a nuclear weapon, it's a magnetic pulse.
I'm asking my tech guy now.
Oh God, here we go. It was about Imano yesterday.
What?
You and Bill.
Well, no, it was me and Billy couldn't figure out this stupid freaking program. So I've got this program that when you turn it on, you take your 70s music, you drag that into here.
Like
and
you do your.
And then when you label each song, instead of me having to go label this song is genre 70s, this is genre, I can take 300 songs and label them at one time. So I did. So then I moved my 80s in there and did my 80s, moved my 90s, moved my country. Couldn't figure out why after the 70s, none of them saved. None of the 80s stayed 80s, none of the, couldn't figure it out. Well, come to find out, you have to open the program, use it one time, close the program. Then when you get ready to do the 80s,
over and over and over.
you got to open the program again, dump the 80s in there, save the 80s, close the program. When you want to do the 90s, you got to open it, drop the 90s, save the 90s, close the program. I'm just like, This doesn't make any sense. And we accidentally.
And in the process of it, he's venting like a mofo.
I was about to say, you guys know Scotty is better than I know Scotty. And you know, if it's you and Scotty somewhere and something is messed up, it's your fault.
Yeah.
It's somehow or another, it's going to be your fault that it's not doing it. I'm just excited about seeing.
Well, I've owned it. January means it's been hooked up for a year. So we're a year and 8 months. Yeah, whatever. I bought it December 14th of 2000.
Are you using it?
It's right there.
But you're not using it.
It ain't changed over.
There's so many little pieces, parts that have to be put together to make the whole.
Yeah, because in this, what happens is I got a broadcaster program. The program broadcast has its own library, everything built in. This, you have a hard drive. This has hard drive and one program. This has hard drive, the music file, which this has, but then you have to have the iTunes, which is another program. So that's 2, where this only has 2 as a total. This has hard drive, iTunes, Megaseg, Nicecast.
4.
So there's 4 steps to this, where this has 2. And this actually has more because I have to use the ID tagger to make it say whether it's country 8070. So it actually has 5 steps where this has 2.
You can't have 5 freaking sets of. They will kill each other while you're watching.
Which is why
boot up the
that's
computer and just sit there and watch 3 or 4 programs go after each other.
Yeah.
Trying to get the
which is
space.
why this acts stupid. What I'm gonna have to do is when I switch over to a Mac, I might end up having to wipe this whole friggin' computer. You know, that's what I've done to this a couple times. But because what it is every time you've done another update, it's fighting something else.
Yeah.
So I really need this to only have one program.
I'll give you a recommendation.
Well, the problem is they don't make anything any better than this. And this was made in 2008, and there's nothing any better than this. But it's Windows 7.
Best laptop
I
I've
just
ever had in my life.
got.
I use it for dark web.
Is what?
Is anyone else having trouble with the app? Mine just says playing but has no sound.
No, everything's fine. What phone?
Lauren.
What phone? Tell her to shut her phone off and turn it back on.
Is YouTube working?
Yeah, it's just running slow, but people are still there. I mean, they're listening. I don't understand nothing you're saying. All right, and we're back, everybody.
Because this mic was away from his
yeah,
mic.
Mike,
I babble.
you're on a new mic.
Yeah. No, but the point I was trying to say that.
And by the way, anybody that's listening, let us know that while Mike's talking, if the buzz is still there,
or if I sound incredibly sexy.
And if that happens, we know there's something really wrong. How about this? I'm going to turn his gate off.
Oh, turn your
Not his gate on, but his gate off.
Okay, so if
The
my
gate
gate
is
is off, I
closed.
can't look at you. I can look at a female.
Which means when you stop talking, if it was going to buzz, it's continuously buzz.
Your gate is
Okay.
closed.
So as of right now, his gate's open.
And if we were talking about water, you got like a little stream, and then you got like a tsunami over here.
Weirdos.
Duh.
So, niece, what do you got for school today? You said you had to go to class.
Advanced coloring.
I have another midterm.
Are y'all crayon melting today? Or
No.
candle
glue-
making.
glue sniffing?
Is the
Well,
water full and not
Teacher
full?
fluffing?
The glass is full and full.
no.
Is there
I
any?
mean, I didn't know what you were. You know, listen, everybody should aspire to be more. And I mean, I thought if you were trying to get an A, you know,
You would think, but you're okay with D's.
Duh.
nuts.
Y'all are idiots.
Set up, man. That was beautiful.
Duh.
Oh, that was good.
Y'all
We
are
love you.
idiots.
What's up, SA? I see your hat you got on.
That was so perfect.
Okay.
I got no buzz.
Uh-oh.
bud.
All right. Well, I turned your gate back on. I'm hoping when I move the cables
It's a
away
big
from that.
So you can look at Mike again.
Mike looking at Mike on a new mic. Nah, Mike to the third power. Dun dun dun. What would be your superpower name? What would be your superhero name?
It was an iPhone and it worked.
That's a really long
About restarting.
superpower.
Your superpower was an iPhone?
Your superhero name is
By the power of John,
iPhone.
whatever his name, Steve Dobbs.
Jobs.
Whatever. Slobs on knobs. I have no idea what you said.
Knob jobs.
Steve
Welcome to Just for Fun
Steve
Radio, where the
Dobbs.
fun never starts and the stupid never stops. Did I say that backwards? I can't remember.
that was
Was that perfect? Did you write that down on your coffee table?
No,
thing?
man, I'm still dying over here from her superhero name. My superhero name is it's an iPhone and it doesn't work. Dun, dun, dun.
It did work.
It did work.
But
That's your sidekick. Yeah, really.
This topic has gone straight to the crapper.
Yeah.
You suck.
You
Well,
jackass.
What would be your superhero name, Ben?
Yeah, if you had-
Buddha.
okay.
No.
Okay, let's do this because we've done this multiple times, but
Yeah.
we always have new listeners.
Right.
We're going to start and go clockwise, so that means
Oh God.
that we're going to start with the college student first, then Buddha, then Mike, then me.
Oh,
If you had superpowers, what would you wish it was? Denise.
What was that? What? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to
That
think.
bell is so too far from me. I'm just thinking, there's the college student right
you do know
there.
you're in a studio, right? And microphone, headphones, show live.
What's happening,
Pay attention.
SA?
Oh my God, Scotty, are you gonna let her do?
Y'all sure do rat each other. What grade are y'all in?
Rat each other. She just flipped me off. There's no ratting anybody
Well, I'm
out.
sorry.
It's live on YouTube.
Call mommy and daddy and tell them.
I'll do it.
I'd
Superpower.
be invisible
All right.
Oh, you already invisible.
And why?
so that I could.
Mhm. Go
I was
ahead.
about to say something. You guys would take it the wrong way.
Oh,
So
No.
I could
no.
totally mess with people and not. No.
Oh well, that sounds.
And that's what I've always said. I always said I would be
I
invisible
was going to say
because
so I could
would,
screw with people,
I
but then
would-
you guys would take it the
I
wrong
would
way.
prank everybody on this planet if I was invisible. I would be
Oh my
dangerous
God.
if I was invisible.
I would
It's not
trip
that
people.
Superheroes are good, right?
If I could turn invisible, I would do good. I mean, we would rob from the rich and
Oh,
give to the
yeah.
poor.
Oh, yeah.
Robin
Hood, Robin Knobs.
I would be absolutely I'd be terrible.
Steve Dobbs' brother.
By the way, I hear that Mike's mic doesn't have a buzz anymore, but it definitely does not sound sexy.
Oh.
Thank you, Jacob.
No, it would not be Jacob on this one. All right, Buddha, what would your secret power be? Or superhero power? I don't know if you call it secret.
Well, I think it'd be a healer. I think I'm being like I can heal people.
You just want to touch
Yeah.
people.
I like touching people. You know that.
Call you Reiki.
Woo.
That'd be cool, Reiki.
Be able to.
Oh, that's pretty admirable. I didn't
You
see
know.
that one coming.
No.
I mean,
Michael.
I get it, but you know,
Yeah, well, no, I'm just saying I didn't.
he
see
would
that
he would
coming.
want to be Jesus. I get
Well,
it.
I am Buddha. And I am a god.
See?
so.
So
And I have a body of a god.
it makes sense. He looks like he ate a god.
But yeah,
Really, it was just a Chinese lady looking at him as he went back for temps.
And she was like, "Oh God."
"Oh God, yeah."
But
Not "Oh God." She said, "Oh God."
there's a lot of people that's suffering and stuff
Yeah.
like that. You,
Yes.
you get tired
Very
of seeing
admirable.
people.
Oh
suffer.
yeah, I would definitely be all for that
Yeah,
as well.
so, yeah.
All right, so what's yours?
Well, at
military?
first I have to comment. I didn't know that there was such thing as bacon wrapped gods. I'm down with it.
That's why you keep looking at me.
I know. I can't
He
take
keeps
my eyes
licking
off
his
of it.
lips
I know
too.
it.
yeah, he
No.
kept licking his lips. I was a little nervous.
Well,
I thought y'all could
But
make
you
out
turned
after.
his
But
gate
you
off.
did turn his gates back on.
Yeah, I turned his gate back. I mean, gate back. on. Go for it, sir. What would your
like Hulk. I'd like to be like Hulk. Like
you would like to
Super
be able to get
strong?
pissed off and just tear
He likes to
stuff up?
turn green.
well, I don't want to. I want to be able to control it. You know.
You want to be green?
So,
I'm
So-
down with it.
any other callers, text
Or blue?
messages, please. Anybody
Blue. He's
chime
already
in on
blue.
this? If you had a power, what would you want it to be?
What would yours be, sir?
I already told you. I would.
wanna be
I would
invisible.
love to be invisible. I mean, look.
Copycat?
Let's realistically say, if it was possible, I would be Superman. There would be no doubts about it. I would in a heartbeat.
Look, it's plain.
No, it's Steve Dobbs.
Leaping over
But no,
that tall building.
it would just be super cool because think of all the stuff you could do to help to help make the better world.
I'm thinking like Hancock,
Yeah,
that kind of.
That's what I would be. I would be Hancock.
Yeah.
Be drunk and be drunk all the time.
You got to admit, man,
Could you imagine me showing up like
I'm already halfway there.
like last night that we were sharing that post about the girl that
really
that had come home at 1 o'clock in the morning and two guys, here in Rockdale.
Oh yeah.
So I would be the guy that would like show up and then they would say, "Sir, if you have superpowers, why did you crush every bone in their body?" I went, because I threw them onto the ground. Oops, I didn't know I was going to hurt them.
Well, I mean,
my problem is I'd get in trouble by having powers because I would hurt the people hurting the innocent. Which would make me no better than them.
Yeah, I definitely. You got to think about it. Would you be a good guy, bad guy? Obviously, yours is good.
Yeah,
I am a superhero to my son, which is a good one.
I just threw up Avatar in my mouth. Avatar, blue. I'd be like a giant Smurf.
But like being the Flash, that would be super cool. But the problem is and
Ninja
I know,
Turtle.
know, and I know.
She-Ra.
Ninja Turtle.
I flash people now.
I'm gonna speak. If somebody had superpowers, Mike's over here trying to say, wouldn't you want to be good? The problem is for the first 6 months you would be horrible.
Yeah.
Because you would exploit it to every means possible. People would be calling in, "I'd like to report a weird old white guy that was standing in my bedroom," but then he was gone. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, well, tell your grandfather not to tell.
And he stole all my panties. Mike would be.
We'd be like, "Mike, stop doing that."
Yeah, Mike would be on the news every day until he got bored with it, and then he might try to do some good with the world.
I disagree, man.
What would you do?
It would take more like 2 years.
What good would you have from being able to be the Hulk? What would your good be?
I'm telling you, my first thing would be gang eradication.
The girls would go crazy.
I would break up every gang in this country. And if they couldn't play nice, I'd pick them up and launch them into the freaking Atlantic or Pacific Ocean.
I'd take every one of them to, unfortunately, would have to pick a island that was just.
Yeah, I'll put them all on an island.
I'd put them all on an island and let them all fight for it.
Yeah, because you know what?
You want to be a gang and you want to treat people crazy, I'll treat each other crazy.
Yeah.
But leave the innocents alone.
I truthfully and honestly believe gangs are because the gang mentality.
Right.
You get one guy doing something, there's mental illness. Yeah, go with that. But gangs are taking over cities, like Detroit and stuff like that. They're taking over Atlanta.
Yeah.
It used to be a big guy like me, and I'm sure you understand. I had no problem going downtown in Atlanta.
Right.
None whatsoever. And then I had no problem going downtown with my family because I carried a gun. But now.
And now he pays every hooker he can to try to go downtown.
Well, no, they deliver. So, hey, 30 minutes or it's free. Boom, boom.
Nothing's free, sir.
Yeah, I know, because they usually get there in time and they're gone in 30 minutes. So
you would eradicate all.
Gone like 2.
That's where I'd start.
Okay, so with you, if you were invisible, what would your intentions actually be besides just trying to be a goofball and mess with everybody?
If somebody lost something, I'd find it for them. And
How is being invisible help?
I was thinking.
No, just kidding. No, we pointed it out. You figured it was stupid. So
because the downfall behind the thought, the Robin Hood mentality, the downfall behind being able to walk into a bank, steal some money, and go give it to some poor people, you've had to commit a felony to feed some poor people.
Or if you see, you're invisible, so you see people doing bad stuff, so then you somehow get the information to somebody else and they catch the bad people.
I'm confused.
When they normally wouldn't catch the bad people.
Okay, we'll go with that. Buddha, we just because.
Shut up.
But it does make sense. I mean,
you understand what I'm saying.
Sort of, kind of.
Do you have to be invisible to see that? I'm
yes, because if they're committing crime.
She's talking about trying to be a witness to secretly see things that nobody else could see.
Thank you.
I understood duh.
Yeah.
Duh.
You speak duh?
You speak duh.
I knew Dunese. It's like Chinese.
On the flip side.
Yeah. All right. So Buddha, what you're thinking? You would heal. So you would what? Go to like missionary trips and heal people?
Well, there's so many people, like my father got cancer and there's no cure for it.
Right.
So, least I could make sure that he's with me for the rest of my life.
Right.
I would, you know what would happen? And I think this has been proven before by a man. People would come to you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying? You just set someplace up. Think about and throughout the
John the
history,
Baptist.
Yeah.
I mean,
Jesus.
But I wouldn't make you
remember.
pay for it, though. Yeah.
So
$5.
$5.
But you know what?
Mike's like, I'd have to find a profit.
And the
Where's my profit margin?
every person that's ever approached this concept, think about what happens to them in the end. They get accused and they get murdered or killed. I mean, it's like the world doesn't want a healer.
Well, they don't want to see it. They want to hear it.
Right. It's what's the sacrifice mentality? When they're picking somebody, everybody hides. But once they pick somebody, everybody's for it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Denise, obviously, what did you write? She's always up to that crap, and then she cuts eyes over at me.
And you know what's so funny?
Yeah.
Dyslexic guy, and she keeps trying to write in cursive when she sends me a note.
I did not.
That's going to do well for him.
That is not cursive, sir.
Well, apparently he thinks it is. Remember, he cannot read stuff.
That's you. Oh my God, whatever. You yelled at me the other day for not writing it down.
And
Denise, you have a phone.
I don't want to.
Here's what gets me. She has a phone.
I know.
She's in the middle of a show. She's tapping her finger. She's pointing. I'm trying to figure out what she wanted me to hand her a pen and some paper. And I'm like, you have a phone. Just send me the text message and I can read it. Instead, you're going to make this huge effort of disrupting the show to try to explain to me I need to find you a pencil and paper. There is
what do you think I have?
a thing full of pens, and there's a thing full of paper. Last week, that's not what you're trying to give you a tablet.
No.
The
toilet paper. The toilet paper.
But why didn't you just send me the text? Say, can you hand me some toilet paper to the girl crying?
Because I forgot.
And we love you. That's why we call you Duh.
It's break time.
We need to redo the beginning of Flipper. They call it Flipper.
All right, Scotty.
Faster than lightning. They call her Duh. Well, just duh, because we don't
forgot what we're talking about.
All right, Scotty. You said you like to be invisible. What would you do?
Again, like I said, it would kind of suck because now that you really get serious and think about it, you take the funny out of it. In order to be Robin Hood, you have to steal from somebody to give to somebody.
But you're going to be stealing from the rich.
So in that case, would you be? Let's look at the domino effect / chain reaction. Would you go steal from drug dealers and give money to the poor?
Steal the drugs.
But when you steal all that money, are you going to cause some kind of mass destruction where they're going to now go out and start killing people?
Right.
Are they going to kill other drug dealers? Well, hell, let them. But what innocents get killed in the mayhem, right? Of one gang going after another gang. Who innocent bystander wise gets killed by accident? Like the little boy that just happens to be riding his bicycle at the stop sign.
Well, I gotta want to fly.
I would hate to know that me trying to do good. It's almost like when I fed the homeless. I looked at some of the homeless one time and said, because I was feeling really low at that time because I was getting death threats for feeding the homeless. I was getting harassed by some of the city people. And I looked at some of the homeless guys and go, am I really helping you? Like, I'm giving you clothes and I'm giving you this, but am I really helping you? Like, I think I'm more exposing you, causing you problems than I am helping you. Yeah. So it was the scales of justice. If you look at the way the seesaw effect works, yes, they were getting the things they need, but what were they getting negativity wise? They were getting harassed and they were almost better off in one way without people knowing they existed. So it's the same principle. If I started robbing the corrupt people of America to feed the homeless and feed poor people, who gets hurt in the process? Yeah. So, that took a good funny and
that
way too
reminds
serious.
me of that movie, Now You See Me. Did you ever see that with the four magicians?
Yeah.
I liked that one.
Yeah, that was a good movie. It was cool. I like those kind of special effects and all.
Yeah.
Think about, let's kind of throw it into what's going on in the world today. Politics with the immigrants or the illegal aliens that are here, their children, because that is a huge topic. You can't just throw 11 million people out of the country and their kids because they came over to find work, blah, 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 whatever. So same thing with EBT. Because often on the show we've discussed those entitlements and said, just cut it off, just cut it all off. If you just cut it all off, then all those people that are on it, whether they're making a car payment with it or a house payment or, a jet ski payment with that EBT.
The bad thing is there is a bad ripple effect.
Well, crime will pick up because they're going to be robbing and stealing to try to pay for that stuff.
Yeah. And then of course the children at some point, God, I hope at least somebody that's on EBT is really really using it for the right thing. So then the kids, because like I said, I think it was just the day before, the up in Marietta, I was working with Must Ministries, and the reason is they provide sack lunches to kids in school. Because the some of them are so poor, and some of them
won't eat if it's not.
Well, that and their families, their parents aren't bright enough to fill out the paperwork to get the free lunch from school, because but the city does provide, or the county, whatever it is, does provide a free lunch for the kids. But it was bad. I mean, it was horrible looking. So they provided like a food truck, and they gave out these 2 sandwiches, bag of chips, and a piece of fruit. And a juice box. So it was really cool because you're sitting there, and the Must Ministries has been out there for years. And then I went, what happens when the kids aren't in school? Because like next week they're out for 2 weeks.
Right.
And the lady says, well, we don't, we can't go into the cities or the communities and do it. And I'm like, why not?
Why not?
So we took the food truck. It was so funny. People were coming up trying to order food. I'll get a double cheeseburger. Like kind of truck, man. We just give food to little guys. And because think about it, in the summer when these kids are at home, they're so young at home by themselves.
Oh yeah.
And often with watching other children. And this isn't something that gets on the news unless somebody gets hurt or somebody tells them.
There's a fire.
But there's a ton of it going on because hey, when I grew up, Dad worked, Mom was at home. Okay, now my situation was a little different, but for most parts, my generation, and I'm the last year generation of baby boomers, so we were the last generation to have a working father and a stay-at-home mom. For all practical purposes. Then what happened is Dad either got 2 jobs or Dad had a job, Mom had a part-time job. And she started to work when you were at school or whatever.
Right.
Then slowly but surely, Mom had to have a job, Dad had to have a job, full-time jobs.
Right.
You're 11 years old.
Kid.
You're 11 years old wearing your apartment key.
You're a turning key kid, huh, Joe Leaper?
And let me tell you something. I'm not going to lie to you. I had 2 older brothers, but I am not going to lie to you. I was smoking pot in 7th grade.
No, don't lie to us. God knows. Let's let everybody know our co-host is a pothead.
No, I mean, not now.
I know. I'm just kidding.
But we got a big thing on Facebook, the Stone Mountain High School class of 82, and we're in our 30-something year of reunions and all that other stuff. And it's funny because we get together and we talk about that because in 7th grade, I played the trumpet in the school band at Stone Mountain Elementary. You know what I used to have to take out of my trumpet before I started playing? Bag of weed. Because I used to sell joints.
And so he'd play it. Forget it was in their plate and it'd go shooting.
No. It'd just be like.
You're supposed to be blowing into the trumpet. Why are you sucking the air out of it? And you keep throwing a lighter at the end of it.
Why is it bubbling?
Smoke my trumpet.
You made a bowl out of a trumpet.
Okay, so then what happens when kids my age got 15, 16 years old? Holy smokes. They were dumb enough to give us a car. I mean, my parents had passed away at 15. So living with my older brother, I mean, he was just like, you alive? Okay, good. Talk to you in a week, because we were doing our own thing. But at 15 years old, I was driving to school every day. I didn't even have a driver's license. I had a 68 Chevelle, and we lived in Rex over by Clayton State. And I went to Stone Mountain, 10th, 11th, 12th grade, living all the way over in Jonesboro. So you see what I'm saying is that the survival mentality?
Yeah.
Because now it's all changed.
Oh,
God forbid you do that now.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? And we yesterday I went over to by the Quick Trip on Salem. That stupid osteoporosis. And I saw a great big banner of 2 people. One, Pastor Sharon Henderson, who is running for the House of Representatives, District 113.
The one that was on the show.
We've had her on the show.
Yes.
Okay. And then you know what the other banner was?
No.
The sheriff that Alex is working with. Eric.
Yeah.
Eric Levin.
So here I am looking at these two giant banners.
And where did you see this?
This was at, I think it's called Atlanta Wings. It's right there. You know where?
It's behind QT on Salem Road.
Yeah.
Two giant banners, and I'm sitting there and I'm looking at it, going, Just for Fun Radio has interviewed both of these people.
Yeah.
And so you start putting pieces together.
But we're just a bunch of nobodies, blah, 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 blah.
No,
YouTube radio station.
I think it's fun.
Yeah, I think we're starting to get to a point where, yesterday, seriously, dude, my side was cramping. I was in pain when I left from laughing. So
that's why now it's so hard when the show's over. It's just like, Jesus Christ.
Crash.
And then last night on my show, I got to tell you, we had a great time.
And you got to figure how many days. And I'm not knocking all you guys, but this is Monday through Friday.
And Saturday, and events on the weekend.
Yeah,
many hours a day for me. People don't get it around 3:00 in the afternoon. Don't call me.
Yeah,
3:00, dude. I got to take a breather.
Well,
because if I'm going from 6 a.m. to 3, and then the wife gets home and it goes back at it. You know.
Well, the point I'm trying to make is
and you have events on.
Buddha's talking about being a healer, okay, and we're talking about people coming to him, right? Gosh, man,
people would run from you.
Do you know? No, but I'm serious. Look, last night I'm with my two.
He would be a massage therapist.
I looked at him. I said, "Do you guys know how many views we got in February?" And they were like, "No, And I went, "Almost 13 million."
Well, as of right now,
and their mouths were just.
As of this morning, for everybody that wants to knock Just for Fun Radio, not our YouTube, my Facebook page, our Facebook page, from February 4th to March 2nd, and this is this morning as I woke up, we're at 14,272,000.
Can you believe that?
798. That's 14,272,798 people that have seen the Just for Fun logo, our page information, everything.
Golf clap.
People going, that's people going, and now look, we're talking about people engaged. People engaged means clicking on stuff, looking at pictures, going through our photo albums, seeing our sponsors' names. People engaged as far as doing stuff on our page. From February 4th to March 2nd, we're at 5,828,135. So for the next naysayer out there, I want you to picture what 5 million people clicking on the fun page looks like.
Lord.
5 million people have clicked on the page. 5 million now. Can y'all grasp the reality of what a true 5 million? Let's look at the true grasp. But 14 million people have seen the Just for Fun logo. That's 14 million in just 1 month, people. That's not the 5 years that it's been out there. That's not last month. That's not 3 months ago. That's not a year ago. That's not tomorrow. That's not next month. We're talking just the last 28 days. 14 million people. Can I get a pat on my back when all you haters quit bumping them gums?
Go clap. Go clap. Go clap.
If I wanted to clap, I'd have slept with y'all later.
On that note, break time.
Hey, we got to go to a break. We'll be right back. Everybody, it's Just for Fun in the Morning. Hang tight. It's Just for Fun in the Morning. And did I tell you it's Just for Fun in the freaking morning? Shut up. We got to go.
Oh. Wait.
Ass monkey.
We're on a break. You're like, we got to go to break. We really did.
That funky
Brass monkey.
No, ass monkey.
Oh, brass monkey.
Ass monkey.
Brass ass.
I'm going to play Brass Monkey, actually. Because it was the first song for the
Brass
morning
balls.
show.
Are you serious?
Come on, BB.
Go potty.
BB.
You know,
What's up?
smoking's bad for your health.
BB.
Weren't you supposed to stop before you had the uterus pulled?
I thought you had a tight.
Yeah, wasn't you supposed to get new tires since you had the transmission pulled?
BB.
14 million is pretty friggin' big when you think about it. 14 million.
Now is the time.
Push, push, pull. Push, push, pull. Remember the Three Stooges with press? Press, press, pull.
I miss Aaron.
Yes. I do know, but.
Oh, I mean, I do.
All right, this next song goes out to us. This was the first morning show song ever played. First morning show song ever played for the morning show that created the morning show. Underwear just stuck to my butt.
Oh God, I don't even
know. Leather, man.
I didn't like that chair last night.
Why?
I don't know, man. He does something to it. It's not the same.
That's not the Seedley Posturepedic chair.
Oh. See?
Just change chairs during your show. My ass no.
Brass monkey.
She's like, let me in.
It's cold.
Lay down, B. Did you see? Go lay down. Go lay down.
Jacob said that it's been a year today since Waylon was here.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. I know.
I plugged.
Yeah, that's going to be awesome.
I'm starting to. I think we're really going to try and start.
I would say find your shtick and what works and go with it.
Yeah,
and I believe that would be your shtick. You need to go for
every
it.
Veteran, so there's a significant other.
You ain't got to explain it. I'm with you. Yes. Yes.
You left me out there.
You want to do some of those brain teasers?
Yes.
Get your brain a working.
I'm serious. When I go home today,
And we're back. I've got to find out when that part for the bus comes in.
Running out of time.
Man, let me tell you, it sucks because we found that there's only two of these parts in the world. And we traced them down to 2 in the United States.
So there's nowhere else.
There's nowhere.
Every other country's screwed.
But why is it always us that gets stuff that there's only one?
Here's what sucks. So the chassis made by the company Freightliner, which is like the international truck people, right? They build it with all the wiring, all the brakes, the tires, everything, right? They put it on a flatbed. They send it to the bus manufacturer. Well, the bus manufacturer, all they do is set a cab on it, wire the cab to everything that's already there, blah, 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 blah. Freightliner's like, well, we got nothing to do with that. We only take care of the frame. We don't do nothing with the brakes. That's the bus company. And then the bus company says, well, all we do is put a cab on it. It ain't us, it's Freightliner. And neither one of them, it's almost like watching the city police and the county police go, well, this is not my jurisdiction.
Yeah.
And I'm not knocking the cops. I'm using that as an example.
It's like a tennis match. Back and forth.
It's like, is this Rockdale County or is this Newton County? Is it Rockdale County? I mean, it's on the line. But the problem is so we finally have to I have to get up Monday morning. I'm taking the part off, after having the flu. I mean, it's a little rough on the body. I'm underneath there trying to do stuff. But anyways, I find these numbers and then nobody could find the numbers and translate what the numbers mean. But hopefully it'll be here today. I mean, I almost said tomorrow, but it's supposed to be here like now.
Jacob wants to know what the part is.
Believe it or not, it's called a spring break.
Never heard of it.
There's this.
That's a week. That's a week during the spring that people go party.
Yeah. So it's
in Florida.
If you envision a Tupperware bowl, right? It's a spring inside this container, and it has a shaft that comes out of it, and then hydraulic fluid pressurizes it and pushes it forward, and it's just for the emergency brake. The problem is the way it's designed, it connects to your hydraulic brakes. So you can't just put a plug on it. And I mean, in the old days, we just go without an emergency brake.
Yeah,
put my foot on the brake. Everybody go down there and put a wheel chalk under, right? Well, I thought, man, that would be cool. You can't do it. It all connects together. So I have to have this friggin' part.
And all of the... It spews everywhere.
Regardless, hopefully we'll have it in a little while. So go to the brain teaser.
So
we're gonna let the college student ask us questions.
What is as big as you are and yet does not weigh anything?
Fluffy Marshmallow Mike.
My ego.
Close.
Attitude.
No. Your shadow.
My shadow's not fat. You know what? What's this got to be about me being fat?
Dude, I've seen your shadow.
It tries to hide.
We could park the bus.
It tries to hide. It tries to run away from you.
Let me tell you something. Peter Pan and his shadow, would be like two stick objects. It'd be like Peter Frying Pan. It has a nice round effect.
I'm kind of thinking I'm on stage and it's like me and my bitch, where you going?
Okay, next question.
Two cannibals were chatting as they had their dinner. One complained that he really quite disliked his new mother-in-law. What was the advice given to him by his companion?
Can we assume he's a cannibal?
Yeah, I mean, she wouldn't have pointed out the fact that they eat humans if it wasn't something to do with eating his mother-in-law. I don't know. Better spices.
Just finish your vegetables. I don't know. That one was kind of
stupid. That was stupid.
Yeah.
Do you know why
why do you bring Jacob into it?
Do you know why Jeffrey Dahmer kept a blender on his front porch?
Smoothies.
In case he wanted to offer one of his neighbors a handshake.
Ooh.
Boom.
For the what is as big as
considering they found his neighbors in his house.
For the what is as big as you are and yet does not weigh anything, I got Scotty's farts.
Oh wow.
God, I was kind of
somebody had really nothing better to do.
Paul's height is 6 feet. He's an assistant at a butcher shop and wears size 9 shoes. What does he weigh? Come on, guys.
No idea. Ask again.
He's 6 feet.
His height is 6 feet. He's an assistant at a butcher shop and wears size 9 shoes. What does he weigh?
Yeah, I know. You see, we're still getting complaints about that picture, Scotty.
Yeah, I'm dealing with it.
Meat. He's an assistant at a butcher shop.
So meat. Okay.
He weighs meat on the scale.
He weighs meat. I get it now.
These were sold as being funny.
What type of words are these? Madam, civic, I, and level.
Okay, one more time. I'm sorry.
What type of words are these? Madam, civic, I, and level.
These got to be the worst.
Okay, I have kind of. Well,
I would go back to some would you rather.
No, wait. This one's better. Okay.
Oh God, here we go. Duh.
Hey, watch it.
We're trying to.
I don't get the joke.
You play with me at night before going to sleep.
You baby. I don't need this conversation, Denise.
I know.
It's 9:06, Denise. We can't have this conversation.
I know that. One.
I know.
Mike knows the answer to this one. Okay, try it one more time.
My shadow.
You play with me at night before going to sleep.
Yes, I do.
You can't get caught.
You can't have it.
Caught fiddling with me at work. You only let a select few people touch me. And what am I?
That's just not me.
That's so perverted of you to ask this question.
Because I'm not supposed
to talk to anybody but my wife about
what
this conversation.
Is it?
I don't know. Not an answer I could give over the radio.
Your phone.
Oh God!
I don't let people play with my phone. Isn't that weird?
I start with a V.
I'll let people touch me inappropriately, but I won't let people use my phone. It's weird.
Okay, you ready?
You start with a V.
I start with a V, and every woman has one. She can even use me to get what she wants. What am I?
JJ.
Her voice. Y'all are perverted.
No, I don't even care. If
You're asking trick questions. You're asking trick questions. All right, next.
I mean, that's optional. In fact, most of the time that gets in the way.
What's in a man's pants that you won't find in a girl's dress?
A wallet.
Yeah, I would say a wallet because nowadays you can find all sorts of other things.
How is it that women get all
pockets?
Dressed up?
Pockets.
I've seen dresses with pockets.
Yeah, I've even seen t-shirts that Stephanie wears that have fake pockets.
Stephanie just gets a XXX shirt and wears that as a dress.
and she gets it out of the
pajama,
the nighty section, and tries to tell us that it's not pajamas.
Yeah,
with a pocket.
With a pocket.
Well, that's a pouch.
The pouch.
A kangaroo. A marsupial.
Next.
Arnold Schwarzenegger's is really long. Michael J. Fox's is short. Daffy Duck isn't human. Madonna doesn't have one. What am I?
Last name.
Good job.
It's in my pants.
No, he just doesn't require one of those to date a girl.
Pants?
You're right. Last name.
Last name.
No, hell no. I don't even want to know your name.
I start with a P and end with ORN, and I am a major player in the film industry. What am I?
Porn star. I don't even know if that works. I just wanted to say porn star.
Yeah,
popcorn.
She just spelled it out. I mean,
popcorn.
Okay.
Popcorn.
Whatever.
My business is briefs. I plead and plead for it regularly. What am I?
Underwear. District attorney.
I'm smelling burning
a lawyer.
Hair. I can't help it.
A lawyer.
Brain cells. Burning hair, man. Isn't that a sign of brain cancer?
Is this a test?
Usually they don't have no hair.
What does a dog do that a man steps into?
His business. Do.
Mike?
I don't know. I'm sorry. I didn't even try on that one. I don't even know what the question
Pants.
was.
Okay, just next.
I didn't say.
I am great for protection. You use your fingers to get
condom.
What am I?
2 condoms and a paper bag.
Oh my God.
Gloves.
A Ziploc.
Yeah, I was close.
Oh my God. Lord help me.
Ziploc
bag. Did you say Ziploc bag?
Yeah.
Freezer bag.
Hefty.
This is ridiculously stupid.
All men have one, but it's longer on some than others.
Belly buttons.
The Pope never uses his, and a man gives it to his wife once they're married.
God, I am scared to answer this.
Last name.
Good job.
Penis.
I've already said don't use that word.
Was that allowed?
Don't use that word. Willie.
Willie.
Mike.
Willie Strong.
Mike.
You take away my freedom, but you can't touch my Willie.
You find me in a guy's pants.
Yes.
I sure have been in a lot of those lately.
Denise. Hey. Denise.
Where is your brain today?
I'm about 6 inches long.
Denise.
I have a
small
head.
Denise.
Listen, I have a head, and some women love to spend me. What am I?
This is like trick questions. She's just trying to see what your stupid answers will be. I don't know, Denise. What is the answer?
A $20 bill.
God.
When
That's it? For a 20?
I think you're just like trying to see.
Yeah.
I think this is like women's trivia to mess with guys.
I think I can get a lot more for a 20.
Why do women pay more
road?
attention to their appearance than improving their minds?
Because they can.
Because it just works that way.
Because most men are stupid, but few are blind.
Yes, that's a very valid point.
Well,
Okay. I grow in a bed, first white, then red, and the plumper I get, the better women like me. What am I?
Mold. A yeast infection.
Shut
Oh,
up, Mike.
God.
I can't say yeast.
It's the sentence. It's not the word. It's the sentence that you used it in.
I can't even talk about what dairy products.
Shut up. It's the sentence in which you used it in, you moron.
Dairy product.
You're an idiot.
Oh my God.
What is it?
Oh God.
Mike, what is wrong with you?
UTI. Can I use the acronym?
Do you know if they ever had to go see a psychiatrist and they make you do the whole ink blot
Yes.
thing? Butterfly.
It's called a Rorschach test.
I'm scared of everything would be girl.
Yeah. No.
Girl on girl.
You want to hear something? You want to hear
Girl on the
something?
bus.
Now you've probably seen this, but we actually have to do it. But I memorized them.
You memorize.
You can memorize all of them. There's like
Get
11 or 12.
on to something realistic.
Okay,
Are you
so-
scratching the hair under your armpit? What are you doing?
No, I don't have hair.
Oh my
She went-
God, this
she-
girl.
So what
She
is it?
uses
I
nail.
grow in a bed,
You
first
suck.
white, then red. The plumper I get, the better women like me. What am I?
Tomato.
Close, because you read that.
No, but truly, I didn't realize that's what the answer was.
It's a
until I-
strawberry.
Strawberry.
I'm the highlight of many dates. I'm especially responsive when you put your fingers inside me. What am I?
God, she's gonna say that stuff, and I can't.
Because
say
she's
yeast.
asking a trivia type question.
Okay, so
You're weird.
What
Shut up.
yeast?
I'm gonna
Yeah.
mute you, Mike.
So what is it? Alex said, "How are they not getting these?"
Because you're in a controlled room and we're in wacky land over here. And once you start laughing in wacky land, you can't seem to come back to reality.
And we're not
It's-
Googling it.
A bowling ball.
Okay.
What's made of rubber, handed out at some schools, and exists to prevent mistakes?
Erasers.
Good job.
Condoms.
I'm at
I
least.
know, Mike. I know both of you were already thinking.
What's it?
Yeah.
I'm at least 6 inches long. I love. I cannot finish that.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
That was beautiful. She just you did the whole air out of her sail. I can't.
It's bad that she can't even finish it. Go ahead.
Do you want me to finish
Finish
it?
It's got big words. It's got big words.
No.
doesn't it?
Shh. I'm gonna mute everybody but her.
I'm at least 6 inches long. I love it wet and foamy when I get to do my job. What am I?
A toilet brush.
A toothbrush.
See?
See, he's
Clean your
thinking.
toilet with a toothbrush.
I've cleaned it with your toothbrush.
We call those flavor crystals. Oh, gross.
Flavor.
Next.
Yeah, really. Can you find something funny to read?
These are kind of funny. It's a fun thing to do, and you devote a significant amount of energy to thinking about it, but you hate knowing that your parents are doing it. What is it?
Well, I can't say nothing. He'll yell at me.
Because you need to stop thinking like you're 14.
Perverted.
I mean, I know that's hard for you.
Why
It
are you the
scares
way
me
you
at
are?
night.
Master.
Honestly, every time I
All right, what's the answer?
Facebook.
Facebook. Okay.
Facebook.
What's most useful when it's long and hard?
Mike, just bite your lip. Just bite your lip. I have no idea what.
In
I'll get you
education.
In education. Okay.
What's white, sticky, and better to
No.
Mike, bite your lip, young man. Quit thinking like a 14-year-old.
Yeah,
Oh my
Did you hear the end of it?
No, I couldn't. All I could hear is the wind
Mike's
blowing through
ears.
Mike's ears and his mouth as his mouth fell open.
What's white, sticky, and better
I know.
to spit than
I
swallow?
know.
Oh my!
Whipped cream.
Toothpaste.
See?
Look.
Mike is just like, I can't talk. You're a perv if you can't open your mouth without saying something perverted.
A lot of people like these. Like these.
Ethiopians.
Muslims.
Both of y'all shut up and let her try that.
A lot of people like these to be as long as possible, but short ones can be effective. And it's definitely possible
Chinese.
for them to be
Basketball
too
players.
long. What are they?
Basketball players.
I'm going to mute y'all until she finishes these questions because we can't hear the questions.
They're stupid.
Because you can't
And
answer how you want to.
and we don't have anybody calling in.
Because
we don't have
they're
anybody,
laughing.
We don't have anybody texting in. Somebody
No, they're not
please,
laughing. They're trying to
please
find something else
join
to
in.
listen to. Jesus.
Well, I'm looking at the numbers.
What's
the
white
numbers
and
aren't.
sticky and you rather spit?
Shut up, Mike. You're an idiot.
Mike,
You're an idiot.
Mike. How do you find
Bye, bye.
how do you find a blind man in a nudist colony?
with your tongue. I don't know.
Mike,
What? I can't even say tongue.
it's the manner in which you used it
Oh my
again.
God.
You're a perv.
It's not too hard.
What's not too hard? What, Scotty?
Is that the answer? Did you hear what the question was?
Not too hard.
Why can she say perverted crap?
Because she's actually
She's talking
just
about blind naked man.
she's only reading
In a
the
nudist
question.
camp.
Okay,
She's only
so-
reading the question.
So I'm reading. Penis.
I'm muting you. No more. No more. It's a willy. All right. Next question.
Oh God.
Mike is turning red.
How do you make? Oh my God.
Oh God, you can't even start this one.
Oh my God. If you can't even
How
start
do
it.
you make 5 pounds of fat look good?
Yeah, Mike. Explain to us how you do that. Mike, show me how you do that.
You said 5 pounds.
That's one
That's
cheek.
one cheek. Because you know I got 10 pounds of ass, baby.
Oh my God.
What's that on YouTube?
Oh, Jesus Christ. People are going to be send your hate mail too.
No, man, my fucking
Military Mike, it's just for fun right
That's
here.
right.
It said these are funny, and he's asking too much of you to stop talking.
But I just need you to be less perverted, even though that's hard.
How did, is that even possible?
Shh.
What, for you to get home? I should have said that. I apologize. Oh my God. I can't believe I just said that. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, everybody. I apologize. I should not have asked. I wasn't thinking. He asked. I said, I'm sorry. Oh my God. I apologize. Hold on.
I apologize for nothing. Oh Lord.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Listen, all I can say is people must be laughing because nobody sent any hate text messages to me telling me to shut up.
You looked right in my eyes when you said that.
Don't say I looked you in your eyes when I said that.
That
Weirdo.
one eye.
You still haven't answered the question.
I got a headache. My head's pounding again.
How do you
Shit
make
days.
5? How do you make 5 pounds of fat look good?
I just did.
Yeah, Mike, explain.
I just did, man.
Put a nipple on it.
Wow. That is actually a great answer.
That's a big boob.
Shut up. That is a great answer. Next question,
Why did
please.
she say nipple? I can't say boob.
Because she's saying it in the question form, sir. You're saying it in the perverted
Okay,
form.
what is a boob?
Okay, next question, Denise.
What does a woman have 2 of
Boobs.
Boobs.
and a cow has 4 of?
Look,
Stomachs.
I'm getting a thumbs up from people listening.
I know everybody's laughing. I
Okay,
can't keep
stop.
up.
Say the question again.
What does a woman have 2 of and a cow has 4 of?
Knees,
Legs.
legs. Okay, close enough.
Sometimes a finger goes inside me.
I was just giving a stupid answer to make
Look,
people laugh.
Listen, Mike, hear this one? Watch it.
Knees.
I'm just looking for something stupid to say.
knee
Go.
job.
I can't say yeast. He can say knees.
There's a big difference between yeast and knees.
Yeah,
fool.
about that far.
Oh my God, you're an idiot.
Woman can get on
You're
there 2
an
knees,
idiot.
and a cow can get
All
on
right,
4 knees.
next.
Sometimes a finger goes inside me.
Oh my
Where did you wait? I got a really serious question. Where in the hell did
See,
you
Mike,
get these
Mike,
questions?
listen.
Google.
Yeah, Pornhub.
God, where did you get
Wait,
these
listen.
up? All right.
You fiddle with me when you're bored. The best man always has me first. What am I?
Bride.
Close.
Oh God.
Come
Mike
on.
No, I'm not playing no more.
Oh.
There are people sending me smileys that have tears rolling down their face.
One more, and we got to move on to something
Oh,
else.
God.
No, we're doing more. This is funny.
No,
No, it's really not.
one
Okay,
more.
so
and
what
that's
is it?
What was the question?
What was it?
What was the question?
I already moved it.
That's a strange answer. I already moved it.
It was the wedding band.
The wedding band.
Yes.
So like Waylon.
Okay, one more.
One more.
One
You
more.
get a lot of it if you're powerful and successful, but significantly less when you're just starting out.
Boobies.
You sometimes do it yourself, but it's a lot better when you do it with another person. What am I talking about?
Racquetball.
Checkers.
Lesbians.
These questions, like, holy cow! Like, where in the what did you Google? What did you Google that would react to these kind of questions? What did you Google? Like, most embarrassing stupid trivia questions ever?
Hold on, let me see exactly what I.
What did you Google?
Oh,
Stephanie Redneck.
I mean, like the questions are like
riddles
where,
for adults.
Oh, well, there you have it.
Yeah. Phew.
Holy cow, those questions were insane.
Yeah, but we had everybody laughing. Everybody.
Good Lord. All right, so what else we got at 9:22 in the morning? We should have done those at like 8 a.m.
We should have done those about 10:30.
Ugh.
Okay, let's go to commercial
Please.
at that point.
I'm hurting.
Holy cow.
Buddha said lesbian.
We need to go to commercial because I need to ask this one.
All right,
Oh, God.
hang tight, everybody. We will be right back.
What's at least 6 inches long?
Hold on.
Who's in your?
Okay, next.
What's at least 6 inches long, goes in your mouth, and is more fun if it vibrates?
I don't know. Say that again.
What's at least 6 inches long, goes in your mouth, and is more fun if it vibrates?
I don't have an answer.
A toothbrush.
A toothbrush. Oh my God.
Hmm.
Oh my head.
Okay, what's long and hard and it has cum in it?
Why would you ask that question?
What? Answer it.
I didn't say another word.
What's the answer to
A
this?
cucumber.
Cucumbers got what now?
Nothing. Nothing.
Long and hard and it has cum in it.
Oh my God! Shut up! I can't control it either, Mike. I got no control over that.
That's why women like using cucumbers.
What? I got no control over this. I can't stop it. If you don't know more about leave.
What goes up?
You can't compete.
What goes up, lets out a load, and then goes back down?
Ask your question again.
What goes up, lets out a load, and then goes back down?
Gun?
Think practically.
I'm thinking the
I said I was.
Pigs. I can't remember what it's called though. What?
Excavator?
Yes.
No, an elevator.
Elevator.
What do men keep in their pants that their partners sometimes blow?
Money. Bubble gum.
What's made
Bubble,
of
bubble.
Oh, we did that one.
Yubba
People
yubba.
thinks.
Oh God.
We already did that one. What's most useful when it's long and hard? We already did that one. Oh, wait. If you put 3 fingers into these holes, it's going to be a shocker. What am I talking about?
Outlet.
Yes. This shit's funny. Okay, every man has one. Some are big, some are small. Blowing them feels great, but they drip if you aren't careful. What are they?
Showerhead.
Noses.
Syphilis.
Okay, what gets longer when pulled, fits between breasts, slides neatly into a hole, has choked people when used improperly, and works best when jerked?
Beef.
It's what's for dinner.
It's what's for dinner.
What is it?
I don't know.
A seatbelt.
Okay, I'm going to pee.
Lack of oxygen increases.
What gets wetter when things get steamy? A steamboat.
Let's go something else now.
Yeah.
What's squishy, bouncy, and comes in pairs?
Tigger.
2 bunnies.
2 bunnies.
What's beautiful and natural, but
Me.
prickly if it isn't trimmed regularly.
Me. Yeah.
Grass, like a lawn.
Yeah. My lawn, my care, landscape.
What's messy and difficult to clean up after sex? Feelings.
Feelings.
Nothing more.
Haven't lived till you heard.
I just got Bob, the song Bob That Head. Bob That Head used to be my ex-wife's theme song. Get it?
Yes.
He said, hell, she's probably no Mike now.
Woo!
I love it. All right, we got to clean her up a little bit. Let's come up with some more stuff.
We already tried to tell her that.
Oh, whatever.
Mike. It's a no.
All right, we're down to 30 minutes. We got any more stuff? Any TMZ? Anything?
I have the
Really?
You have some of that?
scores for this week.
Okay. The what now?
The health inspection.
Yeah, let's do that.
Let me get to it.
Then that means you don't have it.
I have it right here. It's
Okay.
saved.
Okay. Woo, attitude.
See, I told you.
Good Lord, you getting a little. Yeah, I see what it is David's been in town for like a week, and you've been bossing him around, and it must be bleeding over to here.
Whatever.
How funny is it that he gets a new job and takes a mini vacation? That's kind of cool, though.
Not by choice.
Well, used to. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
So it's great
Yeah,
that
but then we're
if
screwed.
he's fixing to have to work out of town, at least he get to spend some time with you before he goes out of town. You screwed. Why?
Every night.
Shut up! That's not what I'm. Hell. We weren't live on the radio, and we're back. Man, people need to go watch the YouTube because the uncensored stuff was behind the scenes happening. Because we know that we gradually work up to the 9 a.m. and then once customers are in places, we have to calm down. Again, these were all legit questions. They were just riddles.
Yeah.
They are. I mean,
You
if
know?
you get your mind out of the gutter, then
Yeah,
Well,
I can't help that things were sounded bad.
I mean, we're not maliciously trying to insult.
And
anybody.
apparently something was I hit the wrong button a little while ago too, so the music volume was down. So I apologize for anybody on music levels.
Last night I accidentally bumped,
yeah.
the trackball.
Yeah.
And we were talking, and all of a sudden I hear music, and I went, "Oh,
Right.
Yeah, you
Right.
just touch that thing, and it'll.
That's right.
It'll.
All right, so health scores. You said you got this week's health scores?
yes. In Newton County, these are all Newton County.
Come on, do it funny, man. I mean, build it up. Like in Newton County. Just read it. You're at the freaking top of your envelope right now. Just freaking read it.
Anyway,
Anyway.
Alcovey
Newton
High School.
County Health Department scores.
Alcovey High School is a 91. Butcher Block Deli on 278 is a 91.
That's always been a pretty good place. It's owned by one of the Stalvies. Or
Yeah,
the
Yeah, it's right
Stalvies.
across the street.
Right,
Yeah.
Cousins Middle School was a 100, which is very good. Domino's Pizza on the Access Road was a 90. Fickwit, is it Fickwit Elementary?
Okay. I was going to say, I don't even know what you're naming there.
It's an elementary. It was 96.
Flicker it.
East Side High School was a 91. Fairview was a 99, which makes me happy. That's where my kids go. Grumpy's Low Country Fish Camp was 92.
What the Halo? Where? What? When? Where?
That is on Usher Street.
And
So it's right by the square.
And it's a who?
A Low Country Fish Camp.
It's a what?
Fish camp.
Yes.
Like
I
they
don't-
do like
It's right outside the
it's right outside the square.
square.
If you say they do seafood, I swear. I'm
Fish camp.
They do
Yeah.
Low Country Boys.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't even know.
I'm just
I've never
trying
heard of
to. I've never heard of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got a 92.
And listen, when I say that, I don't mean. I mean that in the dearest respect, because in my mind, if this is how I have to find out about new businesses that we've never heard about, then heck yeah, I'll take it.
We
because-
went to Your Pie yesterday. It was
it's-
really good.
Did you like that?
It was really good.
Okay.
What was it called?
It's called Your Pie.
Your Pie.
It's on the
okay.
square in
It's
Covington.
supposed to be.
It's kind of like a Subway for pizzas.
Yes.
You go and
More,
make.
more of a Moe's, if you.
Yeah.
Welcome to Moe's. Okay, anyway, so Herd Mixon Elementary was 100. Indian Creek Middle was 100. Johnny's New York Style Pizza was an 86.
And that's Newton County. And
Yes.
the only one I
36.
know of is 36 to
36.
bypass, right?
Yeah, it's Carlin Drive, so I think that's
That would
one.
be the only one I know of.
There's one in Loganville.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was
but
these are
nice.
all
I used to
Newton
eat there every Friday.
That was
Yeah.
really
We
cool.
used to go eat on the deck there every
It's
Friday.
loud.
Yeah.
It's
Mhm.
loud, but
It's a more younger crowd.
Yeah.
That one literally. That's why I say on Fridays when we would come out of Houston and all the areas in Lawrenceville, because we worked in Loganville, so we were always coming into Loganville to drop everybody off. I'd treat everybody to Johnny's on Friday. So.
Speaking of Loganville, we went to Sisters and ate. They were great.
Yeah, if you want to go do some great breakfast, you need to go to where Rosebud, Miller Bottom, and 20 intersects.
Yeah, see, I see
Sisters.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Man, dude,
I
that
drive
food
by and I
is
see all the Just for
amazing.
Fun cars because when I'm coming out
Yeah.
of church, I drop my grandson off.
There's stickers on the door
Yeah.
and in the. I mean, they put our
Yeah, it's
stickers
cool.
up. Man,
No, I'm
that
talking about I
place,
see you guys'
Yeah.
vehicles out there.
that place
every
is
Sunday.
amazing. I recommend everybody go
Biscuits
there
and
for
gravy.
breakfast on Sunday. Oh my God, the brisket and gravy is its own meal.
Brisket.
Biscuit.
Put it this way: me and Crystal and Buddha and his wife sat at one table that was like a 5x5 square, 5 foot by 5 foot. By the time my food and my wife's food ordered, we looked at each other and we're like, "Can we have two?"
Yeah.
Like my food and her food took up the table, and there was no way their food could even be on the table, so we had to
Now,
go get a bigger table.
What time do you generally get there?
I don't know. I mean,
'Cause-
last week my wife was off, so we went.
Yeah, because I'm coming through there noonish, right about noon, I think.
I don't
But,
know, man.
I
It was
mean,
awesome.
I could
Probably
probably
crazy busy by then.
is it
Everybody
Yeah.
getting out of
You
church.
just stop
It's been
though.
parking lot.
Just stop. Go in there and introduce yourself. They know who we are.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
drive
Right.
by there.
Go to
Every-
that next one.
Marco's Pizza on Brownsbridge, 89. Newton County Law Enforcement Center was a 96. Oak Hill Elementary was 100. That makes me happy that all these schools got 100s. Papa
good.
John's Pizza, the one that failed last week,
Mhm.
was a 91.
That's awesome. And again, the people that fail,
just like
it could just be poor timing. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not knocking the businesses. It could just if you don't have soap in the dispenser, if you don't have paper towels in the bathroom. I mean,
Mhm.
they can tag you for anything, and it could come down to just poor timing. The guy just happened to show up at your worst time.
Right.
You got to admit, at any given moment, a Walmart or a Waffle House could fail.
Yeah,
But
Yeah.
it just depends on the moment.
Right.
Because I know being in that restaurant stuff for years, if the person shows up before your opening time, in your mind, you're like, last thing I got to do is when I go to
Right.
wash my hands, I got to make sure there's new soap in there. I got to make sure there's paper towels in there. And I open at 10. Well, at 9:42, if they knock on the door, you have to let them in. And whether you have the stuff in the bathroom at that point or not, it's not in the bathroom, and that's what they look at.
Well, see, and I have a friend that works at a restaurant, and she said that for the most part, the health inspectors do the same stores in the same order.
Right.
So they'll have the store before call them and be like, okay, they're on their way. So
Which
Now,
is
didn't-
not supposed to do.
I know,
Yeah,
I know.
was gonna say, the whole because like at the bowling center, that was a pretty
Surprise
big deal.
inspections,
Yeah,
yeah.
well, they don't even call it a surprise inspection. It's
They
a
just
health
walk in.
inspection. Yeah,
Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
So what's the
So-
next?
Polly's Kitchen on Highway 212. I've
Did we
never
fi-
heard of that.
I was going to say who. we figured out who that
92.
was.
R.L. Clements Middle School on Jack Neely Road was 100.
we
Rocky
don't have any
Plains.
funny ones like a 34.
Yeah.
This
That's
should
actually
make
a
you
good
happy.
thing,
Yes.
though.
Rocky Plains Elementary was 100. Sonic on 278 was a 97. South Salem Elementary was 100. Okay, in Rockdale,
Here we go.
Wah, wah,
Oh, wow.
Oh, y'all are sour pussies.
Beasley's Drug Company was 100.
Beasley's Drug Company. A drug is that like a drug store?
Where
It's
is
like
this?
It's
It's
Main Street. On Main
on
Street.
Center Street. It's
Yeah.
on Center Street, but they
So that would be the drug store that also
Right.
has the mall
Oh,
and everything else.
okay.
Yeah,
Because I'm
malt
thinking,
shop.
how is a drugstore going to help? Okay,
could-
but I get your point
Yeah.
because they do milkshakes and
And
stuff. I-
food.
I keep
Yeah.
saying I'm going to go in there and get one. I hadn't.
but they got 100.
That's awesome.
Their milkshakes are amazing.
Old Town
Breakers
Conyers, man.
Breakers Express on Dogwood Drive was a 92. What is that?
I'm picturing it now. I don't know.
What's the name of it?
Breakers Express.
I don't know. Keep going.
Captain D's on 138 was a 71.
And that would be right there at the intersection of Flat Shoals
Yep.
and 138.
Okay, what was the name of the place
Captain
again?
D's.
Captain D's.
Oh,
That place is always so busy. So I don't want to knock it for being
Man.
dirty. It could just be man, that place
Busy,
is
yeah.
swamped
Dude, I've
all
never
the time.
gone in there and not waited in line.
because this place is swamped. You know what happened was
That's a perfect place.
They closed down the Long John Silver's and turned it into the Eye Doctor.
Right.
And now there is nothing but one.
Yeah.
They could open one on Salem Road and it would make mad money.
Yeah.
Well, you know that Captain D's too. They have like those little specialty like soups and stuff every once in a while.
Oh, they do.
Yeah, like the gumbo and stuff.
That place
and
is
it's
super
off
swamped.
The freaking
Yeah.
chain.
So yeah, we have a need for another fish place.
I love Long John Silver.
I know.
Me
I love
too.
Long John Silver.
And you know what? When they took that business went out of business, they freaking leveled the building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
That
the new
was a
Doctor.
And they
Yeah.
totally built
The
it.
new
Yeah.
Doctor. All right, next.
DeVito's 5 pizza on East Side Drive was a 98. I don't know where that is. Urist Dining Service on Lithonia Way was 100. Folks was a 91.
Man, let me tell you, I love folks now. They
Oh,
make
you
the
can
Yeah.
eat
peach,
popcorn.
them,
too.
Yeah.
them
Oh,
peach
yeah.
muffins.
Oh, yes.
Peach muffin.
Yeah.
Yes, man. We go
Oh,
in there.
she never
for
had a peach
country
muffin.
fried steak, and they got a peach muffin.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Mm.
How have you, Miss Duh Redneck, not know? How do you? I mean,
Redneck.
Redneck.
You're getting us mixed up.
no, you
morph.
are still redneck. Don't act like you're not. You are redneck. How do
Okay.
you not know about folks
I know about Folks.
and their peach muffins?
I never had their peach muffin.
Man.
Okay.
We go
Wait,
in there
wait,
and
wait.
actually order them to go.
I was about to say one of the waitresses, at the bowling center, her husband was the manager. And so every time she came up for a shift, because those things, I'm telling you, she'd bring Ken Morgan and I, like half dozen of them. If you haven't had a peach muffin,
Golly, I'm telling you, they
We
show
need
up
to
with
just-
two. They show up
yeah.
to two at the table, and we're like, "Can we get 4 of those to go?"
got in the morning with a cup of coffee. Oh,
Woman, how have you? Where have you been?
Oh,
Where have you been?
yeah.
All right,
Um,
next question, because apparently you
next
are lost
question.
in space, Will Robinson.
The Grub Shack on West Avenue was a 97.
I don't know what
where
that
that
is.
pizza place used to be? That Donna Marie.
Yeah, somebody's.
I think
Oh,
that's. Remember?
yeah. Across the street from the grocery store.
Yes.
Yes, Piggly Wiggly.
Piggly
Oh,
Wiggly.
I see people go in and out of it all the time, but I never really stop.
What they
Yeah.
score?
It's a congested area. I don't ever get in there.
What was their score?
And 97.
That ain't
Really?
bad. That ain't
But you
bad.
know what this proves is there's a lot of cool places here in our own town that we don't even visit,
Right.
And that
like
place is
White Brothers Automotive. On
that place is about as big
Green
as
Street?
the studio.
yes, I was trying to. I was
It's
trying to be
small.
funny, and I forgot the name of the road.
Honey Creek Elementary.
I'm gonna get a text message. You going, you dumbers.
Honey Creek
But it's like
Elementary.
gravity. How many people drive past it?
And
I don't know
yeah.
what it is.
Well, you know what it is, and I've had hundreds of people bring this up when I try to tell. I was in the tattoo shop trying to tell them to go find the place, and they're like, "Where is it?" And what it is because it has a front sign
Right.
and it doesn't have side signs. So when people are shooting by real fast, they don't see it. So I have to tell them, well, you remember where the other tattoo shop is? It's upstairs. Oh man, yeah, I've been wondering what that is. So we just have to keep telling people,
Mhm. Honey Creek Elementary was 100. Los Charros on 138 that failed last time got an 89.
Awesome.
Pizza Hut Wing Street on Highway 20 was an 89.
What?
The Pizza Hut at Honey Creek.
Oh,
And-
okay. Sorry.
It's a Pizza Hut in Wing Street.
Yeah, that confused me for a second.
You can't eat in there though, right?
No,
No,
it's
no,
strictly,
no.
it's
It's
strictly
carry
pickup.
out.
Now, isn't there a wings place around the corner there too?
Yes,
Yes.
Is that any good?
Honey Creek Wings.
Honey Creek wings.
Is
Yes.
that- is
lemon
it- I heard-
pepper? Oh,
I heard
God.
they was.
lemon pepper. They're lemon pepper wings. Honey Creek. I actually tried to get them as a sponsor for a while, and then my cholesterol popped, and I had to quit eating there
They've been
nearly
there
as
a-
much. But they've been there a long time.
Yeah,
their
I'm
their lemon pepper wings are friggin' amazing.
I like
A lot of
wings
lemon
that have
pepper
some
wings are good.
freaking meat on them.
Yeah, you need to go
What-
see them.
What happened to freaking wings? that
Stop
had
in there. You're
meat?
single. You can go eat there anytime you want to,
And you can sit there and eat.
What's it got
There's
to do with being
tables.
single?
because you can flirt.
No, but
He would flirt if he wasn't single.
No. Look,
All right,
look,
next- what's the
women,
next
women
one?
that work in Greece, no.
Oh
my
my God.
No, because they
You don't like Greek women?
Shut up.
No, they're gonna
Next,
come home and
Denise,
smell like
don't feed
wings.
into this.
Smoothie King on Highway 20 was 100.
I was
And
about to say, how do you
then
get a smoothie wrong?
Young Americans Christian School was 100.
Oh, awesome.
My nephew.
That
goes
it?
there.
Yes, that's it.
Okay.
She's done.
Well, so that was more like a public service announcement, other than a
Yeah.
funny.
We usually go over them every week.
Yeah, we try to go over.
Well, I know, but I'm saying, is it more like a public service announcement
Yes.
than a funny?
It's more trying to
Let
tell
people
people
know.
what's happening in our communities,
Let
dude.
people know.
Dude,
Or not to go.
he just
Can we can I purposely look up the bad ones and talk about them?
No, we'll talk about them.
I know, like,
you'll have to be
things,
careful because I don't want to just slam.
Well, no. I'm talking about, like, I know 10 things about China that y'all probably don't.
Oh yeah, if you want to talk about a foreign country, yeah,
okay, all right, cool.
that. Yeah. I just didn't want to be part of slamming, the stuff around here over stuff that could just be accidentals.
Right. It was an accident.
It is an accident.
My bad.
Yeah. Okay, so speaking of my bad, okay, so so the guy that's like 20-something years old that just got convicted for all the things he's done to women.
Yes.
In his apology, he just gives this little my bad.
Yeah.
Who the hell looks at rape? Who says my bad to people in an apology?
Didn't he kill one girl and then
5
years later killed
or
raped?
No,
I don't have all the details, so I didn't want to just throw it out there like that when I don't have the details. But the one thing I am saying is, how do you stand up in front of the whole court and you're like, yeah, like, I'm sorry, I did. And he kind of looks back and he's like, yeah, my bad. Like, what do you mean you're bad, you dummy?
Well, for one reason is younger folks today think that they can get away with anything like that. Two,
give him a barbed wire thong.
I don't know if
you pull his underwear up.
And you've got some kids in this age group or around some kids this age group. But I tell you what, I used to go to the Waffle House over there by where I lived, and I'd go have a cup of coffee almost every morning, right? So I'm sitting in there, and obviously these kids, and they were 17 to 20, somewhere in there. And you can tell they'd been out partying all night and drinking and having fun. Cool, perfectly fine, no problem. 2 girls, attractive, and one doofus.
What does this have to do with anything?
Here's the deal. When they sat down, you should have heard the way the guy was talking to him. It was deplorable.
Right. I see what you're saying.
And the 2 of them just giggled and took it and just accepted that.
Kind of like we do with Scotty.
and so, you know what I did? I think everybody knows what I did. I didn't even
get up. Did you say something?
Yeah, I didn't even get up. I said, hey, man, hey. And the waitress that I always worked, was there. I talked to Tracy. She came over to me. She said, don't do it. And I said, oh, I'm doing it. And I said, hey, man, let me tell you something. If I had a daughter, which I do.
Shut up.
1, she'd beat your ass if you ever even spoke like that to her. 2, you're about to get an ass whooping right here if you don't shut up. So he gets up because he thinks I'm going to beat him up, right? He gets up and goes outside. And I'm looking at the 2 girls and I said, what the hell's wrong with y'all? Why do you accept it? Oh, he's just joking. No, he was not. No, he was. The stuff he was.
That's why he gets
it in sarcasm.
That's why he gets away with it, because they think he's joking.
Yeah. Right. And so I posted the whole thing on Facebook. It was a couple of years ago, and you wouldn't believe. I mean, hundreds of people commenting in about. Yeah, you see it everywhere.
Mike, you signing into different accounts doesn't count as
I do.
Hundreds of people.
Yeah. So, anyways,
shut up.
We're 9:44. What else we got this morning?
Did you know that overmorrow is a technical term for the day after tomorrow?
Man, the things they're teaching you in school. Say that again.
Overmorrow
is
the day after tomorrow.
Huh.
So you're doing the event
Saturday.
Overmorrow.
Saturday.
Well, okay. I thought when I asked where the Thunder Mountain Harley was, and they said Overmorrow was because it was next to South Lake Mall, and it was outside of Morrow. So
that's
it's
over there.
Overmorrow.
Over yonder.
I didn't know that Overmorrow actually had a word. That was so enlightening, Denise.
And Barm is the foam on beer.
Who?
Barm.
Could you spell it?
BARM.
Can you use it in a sentence?
There's a lot of barm on my burr.
Nationality. Origin of the word.
Okay.
Lord.
Okay. What else have you learned? Because that was funny.
Aphthongs.
That's after you take it off. No.
Could you please use that in a sentence?
They're silent letters.
That is not a sentence.
It got creepy there for a second.
Could you use it in a sentence?
I can't.
Next. That's funny.
Box tent.
Box tent.
Yes. You know, when you get a pizza and that little table's on the inside so it doesn't squish. That's a box tent.
Huh. It sounds like I'm talking to saying, hey, tonight I'm going to sleep in either a box or a tent.
Petrichor.
Who?
Petrichor.
Using a sentence?
Outside, it just rained, and I walked outside, and it smells like petrichor. It's the way it smells after it rains.
Oh my God!
They're saying a half-inch rain today.
When?
Today.
It's like blue skies.
After 1 o'clock.
They're saying it
after 1 o'clock to 9 o'clock.
Because I'm thinking if this part's coming, I got to get it on the bus.
Vocable.
Who?
Vocable.
But the things you learn in school, and I thought the kids learned.
I don't learn this in school. It's on Facebook, so it's true.
Oh my God!
Freaking core math.
Vocable is the na-na-nas and the la-la-las in song lyrics that don't have any meaning.
That is quite frankly the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Maybe
I'm writing it down as a milestone in my life.
Interrobang.
I think it's just making me more stupid.
Interrobang. When you combine
using a sentence.
I need what valve it?
I need to buy a valve. Turn that damn thing. I can't see what it says.
It's when you combine a question mark and an exclamation point like this.
And she just acted it out with her hands.
You want me to steal third? What the hell does that mean?
Somebody, y'all gotta watch that on video. It looked like she just told somebody to steal third.
Did you hear that cackle? She just cackled.
And she tried to put them together.
I'm gonna get you.
Try to put them together like they're going to connect together or something. Like a puzzle.
Oh my God.
Flying monkey.
Go get him. Bring him back to me.
Okay.
Corn
on the what?
Corn on the car.
Corn in the toilet.
Cornichon.
What?
Cornichon.
Cornichon.
You're Italian, right?
Yeah, I was about to say one.
Using a sentence?
Because
do you want my cornichon?
Oh God.
Corn on your chin? What?
And I can't say you.
It's the outer part of the crust on a pizza.
Okay, that sounds a whole lot better. Because it got gross there for a second. All right, next.
Octothorpe.
Afterthought.
Gesundheit.
Bless you.
Octothorpe.
Octothorpe.
Use it in a sentence.
I can't.
Oh, can't. Oh my.
The origin of the word.
It's the pound button on a telephone.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Gee.
Punt.
It's football, right?
No.
It's the bottom of a wine bottle.
What the hell does this
mean?
Because you put your thumb in it. Because you put your thumb in it when you're pouring.
As many bottoms of a wine bottle that you've met, have you ever?
No beer.
You put your thumb in the wine. Don't ever serve me wine.
I know that's right.
That's not where my thumb goes.
No, don't show me a gross.
Don't show us
Nobody
pictures.
wants to see that.
Okay, next question before we get in trouble
Don't
for
ever serve
being
me
crazy.
an adult beverage.
A keeper.
A keeper. I married her. I found a keeper and I married her.
Yeah,
it's the loop on a belt that keeps the end in place. Yes, the loop.
Thank you.
Oh,
the loop.
I know it.
The lube. The lube is on fire. Okay,
the lube. The lube. The KY is fire.
All right. So the question was what?
You can get the fire and ice packages.
Yes, you can.
Called his and hers. Next question. Hurry. Save us.
Woke up Bella.
Next question, Denise. Save us.
A nerdle. I mean, a nerdle.
The nerve of you. What is it? A nerdle?
A nerd.
Is that
that's
like
outside.
A nerdle.
Is that a nerdle?
Did you?
That's the outside of the nipple, right?
Oh. Did you use a?
Shut up.
Did you use a nerdle this morning?
No.
You didn't. I mean, I can tell.
What is it?
It's a tiny dab of toothpaste.
Oh my God.
I think I'd like Buddha. Yeah, really.
That's where this conversation went. All right, what's your next question?
Dysania.
Is that like titanium? I mean,
Dysania.
That's the last city that Alexander the Great took.
The state of finding it hard to get out of bed in the morning.
No, that's not what it's called.
Okay. You ready?
That's called lazy.
Collywobbles.
Gesundheit.
Bless you.
Use it in a sentence.
Whenever I see my husband, I get collywobbles.
thought that was the clap.
Isn't there a cream for that?
No.
That is weird. I've never heard. Where do these names come from? And who's stupid enough to use it to try to sound smart? Like
hey, Collywobble.
like you're gonna yell something like that.
Collywobble.
You're gonna be a mechanic in a warehouse or something or whatever, and you're gonna just like you're working on a big conveyor belt and you yell out, "Hey, Collywobble!" People are like, "What the hell is he smoking again?"
It's the feeling of having butterflies in your stomach.
Wouldn't that be? I have butterflies in my stomach.
Yeah, but it's so much easier to call it the other thing.
Collywobbles.
Oh, okay. You were you did construction stuff.
Yes,
and porn.
Josh.
Oh,
we're at 9 something, dude. Hush.
What's a muntin?
Who?
Muntin.
I have no clue.
A muntin.
It's the strip separating window panes.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Crapulence.
Flatulence.
No,
Crapulence.
When you're in the bathroom.
Can you use the sentence?
Can I buy a valve?
I like doing it like the kids on the spelling bee. You see, I'm doing the microphone. I'm like, can you use it in a sentence? Because they're always so small.
I know.
Is it a noun or an adjective?
After lunch, I felt like crapulence.
You felt like crapulence.
It's the sick feeling you get after eating or drinking too much.
Okay, that would make sense if you're eating at Ryan's.
I just call it full
or Golden Corral.
Do you know what an aglet is?
Yes.
No.
Use it in a sentence.
I can't.
I'm from the me and my family are from the planet Agulus.
Christina Aguilera.
So you're an aglet?
You're Catholic?
So you're an aglet?
I'm an aglet.
It's the plastic coating on a shoelace.
Told you.
And the dude that invented that's probably making millions.
Billions.
Just for making that.
It's probably like the guy that invented Maglite, sold the freaking patent to the Canadian company Maglite for like $8, you know, and didn't get another penny from it.
Okay, I think I did all of them.
You did everything?
Oh, wait.
Oh, God.
Lemniscate. Crickets.
I
It's the infinity symbol.
Oh, I thought it was
I told you to shut up.
Yeah, really.
Desire path.
Actually, never mind.
I
was going to say I have that as a tramp stamp, but
oh my God.
Mike has a tramp stamp that says your name here.
Well, actually, it says your ad here.
Oh my God.
What?
Oh, it's a path created by natural means simply because it was the shortest or most easily navigated way.
See?
That would be Mike.
Mike's what?
Pathway.
Stop it.
Okay,
You know,
so
Buddha said that. Buddha goes pathway.
so those are all of those on there. So
Wow,
you're welcome.
Welcome.
That was
Wow.
That's like when the doctor tells you has an incurable disease.
It's like a doctor. It's like a doctor going, "Oops!" And
Yeah,
you're just
really.
like, "What? What?"
Or when they're writing and they go, "Mm-hmm."
All right, so we're at 9:54, dude.
That's got to be close enough.
I think people will just be loving us to leave right now. I mean, somebody's going to be like, "Look, can these jackwads be done already?"
No.
I want to hear Denise cackle.
Tackle.
Cackle.
Tackle box.
Tackle.
Cackle
That's
box.
Stephanie. Stephanie and her tackle box.
We've not
Is
heard
your
from her,
stomach-
which is dangerous.
Is your stomach wambling?
That's when she's moving
No, I have collywobbles
with her tackle box.
with my tackle
Is your
box.
stomach rumbling?
No.
I have collywobbles.
Well, golly, well.
Do you know what a glabella is?
Yes, I have 2 of them.
What is it?
Isn't that the punching bag thing that hangs in your throat?
No, it's the space between your eyebrows.
That's called a unibrow.
Well, that would be the lack of.
Do you know what a peen is?
Yes, I do.
Oh my God. You is a peen in the ace. All right, what is it?
It's the side opposite of the hammer's striking side.
Wouldn't that be the claw? Who just made that
Do
noise?
you know what a natiform is?
I do.
I know what a that-a-boy is. It's when you get a gentle pat on your butt from the goats.
Data boy.
You're
Something
kind of
you
on the
don't get
same.
here.
You're kind of on the same
Okay.
level.
What is it?
It's something that resembles a butt.
Wow.
What was it
A
again?
That-a-boy.
A nataboy.
natiform.
Natiform.
Natiform. It sounds like, I don't know, something in German.
All right. What else?
And thank you.
Ferrule is the metal part of a pencil, like by the eraser.
Yeah, I feel
and
so uneducated.
a Zarf. Do you know what that is?
He's the arch enemy of Flash.
I saw him in a movie.
You know when you go to Starbucks and you
Wasn't
get
it
the
Aliens
cardboard,
versus Man?
I do not go to Starbucks.
you get the cardboard sleeve that goes around your cup. That's a Zarf.
I don't go to Starbucks.
Wow. So you can go to Starbucks and say you need a Zarf.
Uh-huh.
I would love to see that happen and just see somebody go, you need what?
You know how those people are.
I need a
They would probably know.
Yeah, they would probably run up to you. I'm a barista, and here's your Zarf.
Do you know what nibbling is?
I do.
I do it a lot.
If she's going to say it like that, I should be able to comment. I'm just saying. If she's going to say it like that, I should be able to respond.
What is it?
No, I'm going to get in trouble.
It's a non-gender specific term for a niece or nephew, like sibling.
No, that is not nibbling.
What did somebody say the other day? That's my niece. You.
That's good.
Scotty has griffinage.
Yes, he does, but it's the doctors are working on it.
And what is that?
Unreadable handwriting.
Oh yeah, that's it. That's exactly what that is.
Let's see. Defenestrate. Defenestrate.
The inability to read
defecate?
funny words.
What?
Defenestrate.
You're definitely not straight, Mike. I'm sorry.
It's to
that
throw.
was too easy.
It's to throw out a window.
Why do people invent stupid names when they can just say a
Ooh.
sentence?
Do you know what a philtrum is?
I do.
What?
I know what a field trip is. We used to go to planetarium all the time.
Philtrum.
I have two of them in my car. One for the gas and one for the radiator.
What?
Filtrums.
It's the groove located just below the nose and above the middle of the lips. It's right there.
The Hitler area.
Okay.
That's a mustache.
I thought that was Nuremberg.
Just D's. The things not learned today.
Yeah.
You know what I've learned is there's a lot of people that have made up names to make themselves seem smarter.
Yeah.
Snood.
I know a bunch of snooty people.
Snood is the fleshy thing around the neck of a turkey.
A gobbler is what we
Gobbler,
usually
yeah.
call
A
that.
beard.
Do you know what a tittle is?
I do.
Because I'm trying to, I wanted to say, please keep it PG-13.
It is. It's the dot over an I or a J.
Sure it isn't.
I'm a
Jesus
JJ.
Christ. Again, people create these stupid names to make
you hear what
people
he said?
shut up. People create these stupid names to make you think something else.
Hey, Buddha, do you have Morton's toe?
Have you ever seen his toes? He's got all
No, you
sorts of
know what
weird
it
toes.
It's when your
I
second
say I
toe.
got a
Oh my God!
I
just said
Oh,
Don't say it again. You're in a timeout.
it's when
Don't
your
say it
second
again.
toe is bigger than your big toe.
All right, we're out of here, everybody.
I agree.
Everybody,
Hey,
it's
concur.
been
What?
crazy. It's just for fun in the morning. We apologize for anybody that felt it that they
That
were
felt it.
that anybody that
Hey,
felt
Mark.
offended by anything we said today. Don't be surprised. It's not the first time we've said it. It probably won't be the last time.
Idiolocator.
And I got an idiot locator. I found y'all.
It's
hey.
the you are here sign.
That's right.
Okay, y'all.
We're out of here. Everybody have a great day. Stay out of trouble.
Don't do anything we would
don't
do.
anything we
And if
would
you do it just for fun and tell the
Good.
cops
God,
Don't tell him I
we
was
didn't
with
tell
you.
you to.
I did not tell you to do any of this.
Yeah,
So-
I'm just gonna say if you're gonna drop a name in Rockdale, probably don't use
Don't
DJ
use
Stein.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah, not in Rockdale anymore.
Yeah,
I used to be like in like Flynn, but not anymore. Yeah.
In Flynn?
I wouldn't.
Well, you
use
just
that.
expect
Flynn
people to do
Rider?
their jobs, and people aren't happy with me now. So hey, I don't care. It's okay.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, the bad thing about trying to expect people to do the right thing is when the other people don't expect the right thing to happen, and then everybody wants to hate on the guy that expects it. Sorry.
Man, that was a collywobble.
That's right. We'll see y'all later. Everybody have a great day.
I fudged you.
Stay out of trouble.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a great one.
Mike, you need to go get your gynecomastia checked out.
Bye, you guys.
Why? Everybody keeps saying that.